falling asleep on the couch, and I'm not picking him up
Oh.
Oh my
because he's gonna
excuse
get
me, I
up.
needed that.
God bless you, brother.
I needed that. These dang hiccups
Okay.
come from this medicine and they're violent and I have to belch to make them stop.
Okay, guys, we live on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Let me go live with our thing. Let me make sure we hit our music here. And welcome, everybody, to another episode of Just Talking to You. I'm your host, Big Smooth, and I'm not here alone, everybody. I'm here with the crew. Crew, say what's up to our listeners today.
What's
Hey,
up to our
Hello,
listeners
hello.
today?
How you feeling?
Hey, man, how y'all been doing today? I'm finna let everybody introduce themselves today. We're gonna start with my right, my left to you guys as right. We're gonna start with my girl Dre Day. Dre Day, introduce yourself to everybody.
Hello, everybody. It's your girl, Dre Day. And I have nothing witty to say today.
Oh man, what the heck? You don't got nothing with it, nothing smart to say or nothing.
I literally have today has been one of those like my brain has just been like, no, today. That's been my brain all day long.
So you ain't been having nothing in your brain, basically, right?
Like I was supposed to be studying today and I have done zero studying. I watched Ma Rainey's Black Bottom finally and
Saw
went
the
to
movie.
sleep. I took myself a little nap.
I don't think I'll
And
talk about that one. I don't think I
Okay. All right. We're gonna swing it over to my girl, Miss Shay. Miss Shay. Shay Boom. Introduce yourself.
Boom! It's your girl Shay. I'm still shaking the tables because I don't know what else to say. So,
Damn. Okay, that's
shaking
what's
the
up.
table. I want to know
Table-
what shaking the tables
ta-
mean. I'm so confused.
Table shake and Shay. How about that?
right, better than Rump Shaker.
Hey, I
Maybe
can't
not.
say.
Who you
I ain't gonna
ask?
say that. I beg to differ
It
on
depends
that.
on who you
Hey,
ask.
It
I'm
depends
telling you.
on the day. It depends
I'm
on the
telling
day.
you.
Now, if you ask me that Saturday, no, but yeah,
Was you rump
Friday.
shaking on Saturday?
I was Rump Shaking on Friday a little bit. So,
Did you feel it
Can't
Saturday?
say.
Did you feel it Saturday morning?
Yeah, because I had to get on the plane Saturday morning. So,
That rump shaker didn't work too good, did it? Huh?
only on Friday.
That's what's up.
We're not gonna talk about my rump.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, I
Out
mean,
of
hey,
pocket.
I ain't talking about your
Right.
rump. All right, there. We're gonna swing it over to our girl, Miss Toya. Miss Toya.
Hey, everybody, it's your girl, Miss Toya, and I never have nothing to say. No proper introduction, just Miss Toya.
Oh man, that's it.
No, I don't. Not today. Not today.
All right. We're gonna swing it over to my man, Chris Storian, the man.
Hey, how you guys doing? It's your man. Story.
How you eyes? What is you smoking, man? How you eyes doing?
How you guys doing, man? It's your man, Chris. I had a rough past couple days, man. I'm
What?
sorry. I just got out the hospital today.
Oh no.
Did
Oh,
you?
Yeah,
you didn't tell us. I would have sent you a flower or two.
Something.
Something.
it's all right. So yeah, it's everybody's mama favorite. Matter of fact, we live today, so go ahead and tell your mom we on the screen.
These
she can
mamas
watch.
don't want to see you today, okay? They want you to get well
Them
so you
mamas
can.
be after
They
me.
want
They
you to
be on
get
me.
well so you can put that bib on. You need to get better. You're not speaking their
Oh, my
language right
God.
now. You're not speaking their language right now. Get
You
that
need-
You
get
got to
better.
earn
So
the
you can put that
pie.
bib on.
Earn the pie.
Oh man, they own you today, Chris Storian. They are
They
on
are.
you,
They
man.
going after me.
Well, hell, I'm Big Smooth, man. Hey, I'm your auntie's favorite and stuff, man. I'm your auntie little side piece back in the day. So hey, we go kick it. Hey, I'm your auntie side piece from back in the day. So that's what we do, man. Hey, me and Chris Storian, we tag team on your
Yes.
auntie and your mama before. but we didn't tell nobody about it. This was years ago. This was over 20 years ago. Me and him tag team your auntie and your mama.
Whoa.
So
Yeah, your mom's saved now. She ain't that same woman she
Yeah,
was. before.
Shell. We would have sent him
Mm.
a flower or two.
hey, and your auntie still
Mhm.
straddling the fence. She halfway in the church and halfway out.
Oh, so y'all that 20-year-old secret that come out of a Christmas dinner.
Lord.
Mm.
When auntie see me, she just get them chills down her spine. Hey man, what's up though,
Not the
everybody?
chills. Not the chills.
Auntie get
Good
chills
Lord.
down her spine. And unlike Mama with Christmas with the peach cobbler,
Oh, thank you.
Auntie
Thank you.
make caramel cake, y'all. So I love Auntie and that caramel cake. Hey
Let
man,
me call
what
my
everybody
auntie. She made me a caramel cake yesterday. I need to find out who she been dealing with.
Hey.
She talking about caramel cake. Let me call her. I sure just picked up me a caramel cake yesterday. Let me find out if she done had my auntie caramel cake.
Oh yeah, she gonna tell you that big smooth with the dimples and stuff. She gonna go and shout it out like that. Hey, what everybody do today? What y'all do today? It was cold and
Nothing.
rainy where we was at
Told you
today.
what I did today. I
Oh,
was
yeah,
in
yeah.
hospital.
Well,
Well,
it
we're
was
glad
nice.
you're out the hospital.
Absolutely nothing.
Hey, Chris, tip your screen up, son. I can't see your head. Look like you headless, man.
He just got his head on. Leave him alone. He just got out the hospital. He can be headless today.
No, he can't. He
I
can't.
moved it up a little.
Put that game time.
It
Hey,
look like I'm frozen a little bit. I see it. I'm looking at the live.
you ain't froze. Hey man, we got a lot of people that's tuned in to our live, man.
Oh,
We
they
got some
said
good
get out of
people.
the past. Tanya said get out of the past.
Okay, Tanya, I'm out the past, baby. I'm moving forward. Moving forward.
Thank you, Shell.
I'm out the past, y'all. Hey, I don't do nothing but move forward, man. So what did everybody do today? Ladies, did y'all cook today?
Yes, I did. Thank you very much. We cook on Sunday still.
What you cook? What you cooked then, Toy?
I made lobster and shrimp seafood mac and cheese.
Lobster.
Mm.
It got
Oh,
lobster and shrimp in it.
what it got in it?
Lobster and shrimp. I didn't feel like pulling crab legs apart today, so I didn't put them in there. But it's good.
Oh man, that's good, man.
Mhm. Well, I didn't do nothing except sleep.
Oh man,
Well,
that's it.
you
That's all
were
you
busy.
did.
Yeah, I'm tired. Listen, woo, them 4 days was something else. So I ain't traveled like that in a minute. So nah.
Oh, you gotta get your legs back underneath you, huh?
Man, my legs, my thighs, and my knees, I guess. Good
Oh
Lord.
man. And I know Dre they don't cook, so let me go and jump tide people on chat.
The shade, he just threw the whole
Ooh.
tree.
I mean,
Hey,
but
hey,
it's
hey,
true.
First thought.
Hey,
It's
Ooh.
true.
I know
Listen,
her. I know
it's
she don't
true.
cook.
So
Well,
it,
Dre, honey,
but he didn't have.
is it the washing the dishes after, or you just don't care to cook?
She don't care to cook.
Okay, so I only have one child.
Me
So,
too. And I
oh
cook like
well.
I cook like I got a
I
house
know.
full, honey.
Well,
Mm-mm.
it was just after a
That's
while, when he
now
started,
that's low key
cooking on his
shade too.
own. He started cooking on his own, and
You said the hell
then
with eating.
well, and then me, because I worked so much, I was eating like breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the car.
My twin sister said, "I'm tired. I understand. I don't want to cook. She don't want to
Exactly.
cook."
And so when I
Oh
meet,
man.
like when I would meet guys and stuff, and I just tell them up front, listen, if you're looking for a woman to cook and be that tight,
Tell them you
I'm
make
the
a
wrong
mean
one.
reservation. You order a mean menu. You order a mean reservation.
That's it. That's
Christorian,
it.
they're asking you questions on here, hun.
Like why were you in the hospital? But before we answer that, Chris Story, Chels, she said she cooked too. Chels, what you cooked today? Just type it in the chat. I want to know what you cooked today.
We love Shell. Shell's always cooking something.
I want to know what
Yes,
Shell's cooked
Shell.
today. Shell say she cooked today. I want to know what Shell's cooked today. What's on her menu? And she said she liked the
Shell be-
seafood.
And
No, Brandon, we ain't knowing you, my
Brandon,
brother.
don't ignore. Brandon said, "I'm
we're not
finna go. Don't
ignoring
go,
you.
Brandon. Look, baby, don't
Brandon,
go.
don't go.
God
We
said
love
don't
you.
go.
Brandon, don't go. We're gonna get to you. We're gonna let Chris Story answer your question, but I want to know what Chels cooked today. But into the meantime, I know she must have cooked a lot because she's typing up a whole lot of stuff. Chris Story, You want to share
Yes,
with
sir.
Brother Brandon? He asked you a question. Why was you in the hospital? No, that wasn't him. That was
DJ Steen.
DJ Steen.
Yes, I was in the hospital. I had an MS relapse. So I had to go in and get a couple of treatments. I got a few more coming up this week, but I just don't have to be in the hospital for the rest of it. So I went in Friday and I got out today. And got a few more. Instead of keeping me for another 3-4 days, they let me go home because I can walk. If I wasn't able to move my legs better, then they would have kept me.
Oh, that's a blessing.
So we're glad you're able to.
Yeah. Just glad you're okay. Period. Yeah.
But my daughter was there for me, so she was taking care of her dad. I was appreciative.
That's good, man.
Brandon, what can we do for you? I'm sorry, Chris, but Brandon keeps putting the same message in here.
Nobody wants. Brandon said he need a good woman.
Hey, Brandon. Hey, Brandon.
We're gonna say hi to Brandon.
Brandon, we've had this discussion, honey. I told you you're gonna find a good woman. She's gonna love you and take care of you. She's not gonna want money from you. She's gonna handle you properly. And right now we're on here doing a live podcast, and maybe you'll find her today.
Yeah,
tomorrow,
we have
today
might be in the chat.
She might be in the chat, Brandon. You never
might
know,
be in
buddy.
the chat.
Thank you, Chels.
She just might be in the chat. Chels, what she say? What she say? Okay. That's what's up, Chels.
Well, make sure you subscribe to
Brandon, Mary Lane said that she is happy that you're still here.
Indeed.
Oh man, that is we got some good
you
people.
You might get you a love connection. You look at the comments. Throw them pity chips out there. Don't throw them pity chips. Get you some PP on the side. Get you some pretty money on the side.
What he go get on the side, Chris Story?
You about to get some pretty pussy on the side.
Somebody said, "Where's Chris' future baby mama at?"
Oh man, I don't know. Hey,
I don't know.
Chels look like she's shooting that shot, baby.
He said his legs bother him. He might need a leg rub. I don't know.
He's shooting his shot. CC, what's up, baby? CC on here with us and stuff. Hey, if you are in our chat room and you have not yet subscribed, take a second. Hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the subscribe button for us, man. And hit the like. Hit the thumbs up button for us too, man. Just hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. We still gonna try to look for you somebody, Brandon. But if you ain't hit the subscribe button, man, we can't look.
We don't care what they do if you ain't hit the subscribe button.
Hit the subscribe, man. We got you, brother. Hey, man. Oh man. So
Shells, I found the sauce too. I went to the store and got it. FYI.
So we got some cookers and non-cookers, and Christorian usually cooks too. So Chels, if you looking for Christorian cooks. I mean, we ain't throwing nothing out here, but Christorian, he a universal man.
Jack of all trades, Renaissance man.
And he on a pair of gray sweatpants too, just in case you wanted to know too.
I got on black jeans.
He getting flued out. Somebody gonna fly him out.
Oh man,
straight.
Where he getting flew out to?
Texas.
Djibouti.
Texas. I think he's going
Dallas or Djibouti.
Hey, it's either Dallas or Djibouti, I heard. So he going to either place. He going to Djibouti, man.
Djibouti.
Smooth. Tanya wants to be a moderator.
Tanya,
make her blue. Make her blue.
Yeah.
She's talking about make me blue. Hey, it's Autism Awareness Month. We like blue. Brandon has a.
We go definitely do that. I'm gonna make my girl CC. She one of the crew members too.
Oh yeah, Chelsea. I got the sauce. I got it at Walmart.
So CC and Tanya, you guys are moderators now. So thank you. Hey man. Hey, let's talk about what's in the news today. Hey guys, today it's a free flowing Sunday, man. We're gonna talk about everything, man. Chels like Djibouti. I think they like Djibouti. Chels, what?
That's because Chels got a booty.
Hey, Chels, you single? Hey, we ain't
no, she's not single.
Connection. Okay.
Chels not single. She got a guy.
Oh man. She don't get hey Chris Story. Hey, she was shooting. I thought she was shooting a shot, man. I guess I didn't
Oh,
read the right way.
I'm
man.
not shopping.
My boy
All
said
right,
he is not
Shell.
window shopping. Hey, so let's talk about things that's been going on today, man. We're gonna first of all kick this off, man. We gotta talk about our boy, man. Rest in peace, DMX, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tanya, don't start crying. Tanya, don't you start crying.
Tanya, don't you
Mm.
start crying about DMX, man.
Man.
Man, what's your hey, man? Man, it's open, man. Shay, what you thinking? You wanted to say? I know you got something all over you. Hey,
I am.
hey, Shay,
was-
hold up. I think you ain't. Hey, did you and DMX have a fling before?
In my head many a times.
Okay,
I
that's
got
what's
to
up.
hear them prayers whispered in my ear, So anywho, I was
Mhm.
shocked and shooketh. DMX was one of the few rappers I listened to. So I
Right.
just knew when he recovered, we was gonna get a fire album and it was gonna have at least 5 prayers and conversations that he had with the devil or the Lord, whoever he was in front of. I was looking forward to that album. So the fact that he gone and hearing some of the stories that people have said about him, and he
Mhm.
touched so many. So he's gonna be greatly missed.
He
Mm.
is. He truly
Yes,
is.
he is.
Man, so what's Dre Day? What's up? Well, I know you're a mystical guy. You mysticals
We're
little,
not shaking it
fling.
fast right now. We about-
Watch yourself.
No, let me tell you, I actually did really like DMX. I didn't get deep off into his music, but of course, the party songs that he had out there, I listened to. But anytime we lose someone that's basically that the whole community knows,
Right.
Mhm.
that's hard. That's hard on people because you have essentially invited these people into your cars, into your living rooms. You feel like you know these people, even though you don't really. You feel
Yeah.
like you know these people and they're a part of your life, and especially those of us that were like teenagers during our early 20s during that whole Rough Riders, when Rough Riders was hot and everything. That was a part of our growing up. So
Mhm.
and then too, what it does for me, I don't know about anybody else, is that it gives you kind of a sense of your own mortality.
Yeah.
When
Mm.
somebody, close to your age, somebody that was popular, during the time when you were really starting to feel yourself, when
He
people like
was.
that go away. And then, I think about his family. This man had what, 14, 17 children?
15 kids. He
15
says
before he
15
was,
15.
kids.
yeah, looking in the
So,
chats. And he was a
so
good actor too.
yeah.
Yeah, he
He
was.
was. He
He
was.
was a very good
Mhm.
Not
actor.
necessarily in Belly. There's no everybody loved him in Belly.
Belly
Be
was
He
real. He
good
horrible,
in
wasn't his
Romeo
acting
Must
skills
Die.
in Belly wasn't there yet.
but
The
I
movie
like.
he did, Never Die Alone, was amazing.
Oh my God, yeah, man, that was a good movie, man. I like the one with him and Bruce Willis too, man.
Mhm.
I like the movie with him and Bruce
He
Willis. I
was in
forgot the
Romeo
name
Must
of
Die
it.
too, wasn't he?
Yeah, with
Olivia?
Steven
Yeah.
Seagal. The movies he
Yeah.
did with Steven
I
Seagal
mean,
was,
not Bruce Willis, but I meant Steven Seagal.
yeah.
That was a very good movie too, man.
What's your top 3 favorite DMX songs? If we go around the room.
Hey yo! Oh
I
man,
What
love
that Brenda Felicia? What song
Man.
was that?
what you
What
What
You
is
Really Want.
What
I
You
like
Really
Hey
Want?
Yeah.
You, What You Really Want.
Hey man, I love. Hey man, I knew at least around 6 or 7 women off
We
that
bet
list and
you
stuff.
did. You knew all them women names. I bet you was like, yeah, I knew it Brenda. I knew
Yep.
it
Uh-huh.
Keisha.
2
Check.
Oh, you knew
kills.
Check.
them.
Check.
I
about
bet you
I
three
was
like
like,
that
kills.
Check.
challenge
I
that
knew
he came
her.
up
About
I
with.
knew
2
her.
That
kids.
Instagram
Stacy.
challenge.
I bet you was like,
Monica
I like
and
that one.
Alicia.
Stacy. I knew
Yes.
Monica.
Oh my God, man.
Well, I'm gonna say I loved all his prayers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
His prayers were powerful.
They
You-
were.
Oh wow!
They
You
were
see the
They
comments we
were.
have. It
You know
says,
that.
Huh?
until the point of his death, you can see the mental breakdown in him. It said that he didn't get the recognition while he was here. He needed that during that dark time. That's most definitely
And
true.
now he getting his
People love you
flowers,
to
which is sad.
literally
People
love you to
wait.
death after
Yes.
you die.
Oh yeah, of course.
Let me ask you
And
guys
now
this
he's
question.
getting all that flowers and recognition. Like they're even giving the
Mhm.
name of the street and it's putting a statue out in his hometown for him. And it's
Oh,
like, it's
That's
I don't know.
amazing.
Yeah.
Man, let
Sad.
me
But
ask you
why didn't
guys
they?
this.
I wish they would have did that while he was here.
They never
Yeah.
give you
That-
your flowers until you're gone.
Right.
You know? And at least
But I
all
still
the
haven't said y'all
streaming.
favorite songs though.
Hey,
Well,
hold up,
Well,
hold
y'all
up.
gonna make me
On the
lose
spot,
my
Chris.
mind up in here. Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
love the
That was,
part where
That
he
should
said
be our
you
theme
whack,
song
you
for the show.
twisted. He said you whack, you twisted, your girl's a
Girl's a
hoe,
hoe.
you broke,
he
the
just
kid ain't
called her a
yours, and
hoe.
everybody know.
Know.
Your father say you stupid, you be like, so I
So
love my
I love
baby
my baby
mother.
mama.
I
I'll
never
never
let her
let her
go.
go.
That's my favorite song. That's
Mm.
That's
also
your
like my
favorite?
mom's favorite song. That was like her song.
Really?
I played it for her the other day. She was happy.
Mm.
Damn,
My favorite
man.
one, absolute favorite was Rough Riders Anthem.
Dun,
Ah,
dun,
But
dun,
Rough,
dun,
yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
bumped that hard in
dun.
the car.
Stop.
mm-mm.
All that bass just boom. You
Yeah.
knew
First we
exactly
had
what
them
you was
like,
listening to.
now we got them like. That was
You
most
know what?
definitely my
I
favorite.
would say DMX, his passing, man, kind of reminded me, it's kind of shook the world like when Easy E died. Oh my God. Everybody probably knew where they was at when Easy died because everybody was just, their heart was ripped out their chest like it is for our brother DMX, who God rest his soul, man, who passed away.
Just
But
gonna say the same thing, Latanya. Just gonna say
he,
the same thing.
I'm telling you, but I mean, when when Easy died, I mean, everybody, the whole world, man, they start playing a barrage, especially when we in our city on our local radio station. It was Magic 108 back then
Oh my God.
in St. Louis.
Oh my God, you're telling your age.
It was Magic 108 back then. They was playing all Easy E songs, man. And I'm gonna tell you, hey, I love that song Only If You Want It. That was one of the, hey, they played that song, man. But that was some of the things, man, that we just said that we just had the issues that was going on and everything. And it was just so sad. But I gotta ask you guys a question. I want you to chime in. Do you guys think that his comrades or his fellow singers, rappers, his fellow entertainers, they knew that they knew this was going on and everything? Do you think that they should have embraced him more, or try to help him get help more?
Read.
Actually, they were. I
Um,
mean, my opinion, they were. If you go on Instagram, you see, even before they started posting stuff, a lot of people was doing radio appearances with him, talking to him, doing interviews, like bringing his story to light as to even how he came on drugs. Like, I think a lot of people, like T.I. and him, was doing projects in the works. I think people were actually trying to acknowledge, when he came out, he was in his prime. He was a good artist, but he was battling demons that nobody could understand. I mean, obviously, if you're not on drugs, you know what I'm saying, you're not in his shoes, but just different things that he was dealing with in the process was a lot. And then the fact that how he came to get on drugs, it was something that he was still battling, that someone he trusted,
Oh yeah,
someone he looked up to, someone
Right.
he admired. And I watched an interview where recently, not even 2 months ago, he was crying about it. And it was something that happened when he was 14, but as a grown man, he still couldn't understand how someone he looked up to could hurt him like that. So everybody around him was hard to trust if someone that he
except his
trusted did it.
dog.
So you push
Literally,
away
except his
people
dog.
because who can you trust? So sometimes we
yeah.
pull away from people too, because we don't know if you're good for us. You might be, we might think you are, but then again, look at the situation that he was in when he was 14.
Yeah.
So
And I also think addiction is such, if you've never been addicted, it's an animal that you don't really understand. And so you say, well, his friends around him should have helped him. Who's to
He's
say
a
that they
grown man.
didn't? You have to
Right.
want help. And
You
Exactly.
have to
and
want help.
not only just want help, you have to work at that every day. And any little thing might throw you off kilter. I was watching, I don't know if y'all have seen that y'all remember who Soleil Moon Frye is? Punky Brewster?
Yeah.
Funky Brewster.
I was watching her documentary earlier today, and it was
She has
just
a
like,
doc?
yeah. She kind of documented everything she did in the 90s
Yeah.
on video camera, and she, all of her diaries and everything she had. But my point in bringing this up is that it was so many people around her, and these were celebrities, these were other celebrity kids, that were all hanging together, and all of them was doing drugs.
Yeah.
All of them was depressed. you know, and it's like you got these people around you that are either A, doing the same thing, or B, you know, they in the same position as you, or you are literally somebody who doesn't see the problem. And she said it wasn't until as an adult she went back and read her diaries and watched those videos that she saw that everybody around her was asking for help, but there was nobody there to help. So you have to want it, and B, you have to be around people that recognize that that's what you asking for.
You gotta definitely
Mhm.
be around it. And you know what? I had a situation when we was coming up. My uncle, he was on drugs. Sometimes people gotta hit rock bottom, and they got like Dre, they say they gotta want help for themselves. And it got to the point my uncle was on drugs and everything, and he hit rock bottom. And I never forget the day. My mom, she knows it like the back of her hand. My uncle came over our house and he laid on the floor, cuddled up in a fetal position. And that was the day he decided he wanted help. And from that day forward, once my uncle sought help, he has never looked back that way. He is very successful, got his business, got a couple truck. I mean, he's very successful, man. But he just had to hit rock bottom. And then once he hit rock bottom, next thing you know, boom. He wanted to help himself. But sometimes if people don't want to help themselves, they don't have the avenues, they still be able to just be out there and everything. So guys, I want to know
in the comments. The last two comments have been excellent.
My Maury Lane, yes, and DJ. Hey, if you are online right now and you want to come on live with us right now to share your thoughts about DMX, the addiction thing, let me know. And then I'll personally send you our Zoom info. And once I send you the Zoom info, you can come in live with the crew tonight. That's what we're about. We're gonna let you join us, and you go chop it up with us. So you just let me know if you want to come in live. So drop in the comments if you want to come in live with the crew. Anybody can join. Hey, just let us know. Don't be scared now. Hey, that's what we do. Yeah, baggage and piled up. One thing about life is things come back around for cycles. Yes. So he was always going to hit rock bottom until he fell through it. Yeah.
He never could. And I was going to say, like, people, you were talking about the other people in the music channel. These people aren't friends. That's like people at your job. You go to work and you meet other people at your work friends. Like, but if you were to get into an addiction, they would just basically be like, okay, that's messed up. Y'all are not friends. Like, these are people that he was in songs with, on record label with. Those are friends from his job.
Right.
They're not his friends. It's not up to them to have this grown man looking to help. Some people may have reached out with him, but as we know, he's been in rehab several times. And as say, he has to actually want to feel the things that are hurting him and actually participate in therapy and be willing to listen to that, to break down those walls that's causing it. You have to be able to do it.
So I got a question.
Okay.
There was a question posted on like
who wants to come on? Who wants to come on?
No, I said the pronunciation of her name.
Is it my Maury?
Memory.
Look at it. She said
Memory.
It's memory.
Memory Lane. Memory Lane.
I said Lane. My fault,
Memory Lane. Oh,
I said Lane. I did say Lane. I'm sorry.
I got a song for all occasions.
I called him my Maury. I'm sorry.
No,
memory.
we like that shade.
Some people said they even fed that monster. Some people ain't got the drugs for them.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey man, that Jones is hard to kick, man.
Yo,
especially you got people going to get it for you.
Listen, while you talking about people going to get the drugs for you, Hunter Biden, President Biden's son, I was listening to a interview with him. He moved a girl that was supplying his drugs to him into the house. Wow. That's how cold it'll be.
And where now?
Hunter Biden moved a girl that was supplying drugs to him into the house with him. Like that's how easy it is to get drugs. These folks with money, they just it's folks around them willing to give
The
it to
Hunter
them.
Biden
Yep,
thing going
the
killing me
yes
too.
man.
That's something that's that whole Hunter Biden thing and bringing up his. So what? He got a videotape of him having a threesome. Like, no, it's like a foursome.
Yes,
It's like
yes.
a foursome. This
Hey,
is his
Mel,
personal
thank you
business.
for
What did he
joining us.
do that was
Exactly.
wrong?
Yes, sis.
Hey, CC said something good. It's called enablers, man.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
that
yeah.
is so true, man.
You don't think that
Enablers,
person going to buy the cocaine is going to keep that change? He coming up.
man, with the quickness.
Indeed.
I'll go.
Indeed.
Who gonna
You
give
say,
me this?
I'll
I'll go.
Hold up, y'all. Stop for a second. Who in the hell that just jumped in here on us, man?
Just
Don't,
appeared.
look,
I
don't
thought you
do
was gonna
me.
say who in the hell left the gate open.
Hey, Nay.
No.
She was, I can come in her when I
Where
want
you
to.
been?
Shay
I can
thought
come
you,
in
Shay, you
her.
thought he was going Ricky
whenever I
Russ
feel
Been
on
like
us.
overworked. I've been overworked, child. Overworked, honey.
Girl, don't let them overwork you.
Hey, y'all, for you guys don't know, this is this Nene. She one of the crew members and everything. Nene, you want to introduce yourself with your late ass?
I'm Nene from around the way, honey.
That's what's up. That's what I'm
I
talking
need an around the way. Okay.
about. Around the way, someone like
Around the
me.
way,
I want a
honey.
girl with stitches in her hair, bamboo earrings, at least,
At least
two
two
pairs.
pair. Oh man, don't get us on the air. That was my cut,
got a
boy.
bad attitude.
Right.
That's all I need to get me in a good mood.
Lisa,
Put that
Angela,
bib on,
Pamela,
huh?
Renee. Hey, Lisa, Angela, Pamela, relate. I
I
love
love
you.
you.
Yeah.
From around the way.
I used to throw my
Yeah,
name
she's
in
still
at
in
the
that video,
end, my
wasn't she?
real name.
That's the first I say,
always
let
throw
Big
my
Red
name
is
in the
fine.
song.
Man, fine as man.
Who
Mine is
fine?
cat teeth.
Who y'all?
Hey, we were talking about DMX and our thoughts and feelings about it.
That's
And,
because
you
we have
know,
ADD on this station. That's all. Like if that name was already taken,
Yeah.
What is he talking about?
ADD would fit us well.
I don't know.
That's us.
So I got a question. I was going to say this before, but so on Twitter, somebody posted, should the record companies provide avenues to where the artists can go and get help?
They
You know what
should
I'm
because
saying?
your job does.
Like- Right,
Yes.
like
That's a
provide
fact.
like medical coverage and addiction center or something to help these artists for when they do feel the need to get help for their addiction.
They
I think
could,
they
but
should. They
technically they're
definitely
independent
should.
contractors.
Say that again.
Technically, they're independent contractors. So even though they're signed to a label to distribute the music, they're their own bosses and hence their work hours and such. So
Right.
they have to get their own insurance just like a company would as being an independent contractor.
Yeah, but
should
even
they?
the
I think they
NBA
should.
But even the NBA provides, help for their players.
Because they are
So-
the companies. The NBA are companies. They work
Yeah.
for that company.
They got
They get
like
pensions for and
EAP.
everything, but
Yes.
music industry is not the same.
Right. But I mean, to me, I get what you're saying, but the record labels need to step up because there's too many artists coming up, going through hitting the drug. And I know, but I just think they could help their artists if they're making money off of these people.
They're gonna make money for
That's
a
when I
long
agree.
time. Off their
Long
music.
time. Like
Well, that's
DMX's
long
albums are finna blow up again, right? The
Numbers
streaming
are
is
already
finna be
going
out
through
of
the roof.
control. So they finna make money off of him right now. Well, where were you when this man was needing help? Even if you had to just gave him information or, maybe paid for it, at least you stepped up and said,
From
we
what I
here
understand
for
with
you.
them,
Do y'all
from what
see
I
this
understand
comment?
is I think they tried. Dean, was it Dean and what's his other brother name? The Dean brothers?
Yeah.
From what I understand, they tried. From my
I
understanding,
mean, it
because
just
they're more
goes back
closer
to
knit
wanting
than most.
help. You gotta
Right,
want to change. You gotta
right.
want to help.
But that
Yeah.
again, that goes back to addiction being a totally different beast.
That's true.
You can be in the headspace. I really do want help. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of living this life. And you go to rehab. You do all the steps to rehab. You get out and you live in a good life. And then something comes and completely throws you off balance.
Triggers you.
And the first thing,
Mhm.
and the first thing you do is because of muscle memory, basically,
Yeah.
you turn to that drug again. Now later
Like
on, you
when
might
he
be
was
like,
on Ayala and they tried to help him that way.
Yeah.
You
wasn't
talk
trying to hear it.
about he just was totally resistant, like didn't want to
Wasn't trying to
have
hear it.
nothing to do with any type of help or
Hey,
doing the
man.
steps, working the steps to try and face some of the stuff that was causing him to even do drugs in the first place. That was a powerful,
Yes.
it was
So I-
eye-opening.
I
And,
only
and
saw.
you know what? Tanya just made a good point too on here, man. When we were talking about the support from the music industry, she made a good point. She said they too busy robbing these artists and
She's right.
everything.
True.
Man, they are robbing these artists blind because the ones that don't have any formal education or don't know how to read a contract or don't know how to seek out legal help to help them through their contracts and everything, these producers go rob in this industry. That industry will rob them blind because they don't know.
Mhm.
Okay, you can give them a Rolex, give them a chain, give them $20,000. They think they didn't hit a lick. $50,000, $100,000. They didn't hit a lick, and there's more to it. And they getting robbed for way more.
Yeah. Look at TLC, Tony Braxton. Those are
Greedy,
just
greedy.
man.
And
Yes.
they knew, I mean, obviously he was 14 when he got hooked on drugs, when he was tricked into doing drugs. So you got to think, they know what happens on the road. They know what happens when you're at those parties backstage. They know about
that.
all that.
They know that.
Yeah. And sometimes
Yeah.
those people
they
be
know
the
what you want.
enablers. They give you that stuff. Get him on stage. He's not going to show up. Get him
Yeah.
there. They sometimes you have those type of people that encourages that behavior. They're
Yeah,
not always
'cause they're
there to help
doing-
you.
They're doing whatever it takes to keep
He
that
needs to be in the
artist quote
studio.
quote
We need an
happy and doing what they need to do
Yeah.
to get that dollar.
We need to get an
And-
album finished.
And that's
Let's
their
get him in the
job.
studio,
Like, it's not
feed
that
him
their
drugs.
job. It's a capitalist society. It's their job to make more money off of you in the best way they can capitalize on you. It's
And
your
they're
job to
definitely about
have
to
them.
make
You
money.
are not going to treat me like a commodity. I'm going to be a business and an entity on my own so that when you're done with me, then I will still be able to maintain myself.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
but
they
see,
do,
that
though.
comes
That's
at that
too
comes at a
young.
price too, though, because
That comes after
sometimes
losing the money on your
they'll
first
be
two
like, "Well,
albums.
we're gonna get rid of you," or we're gonna get somebody else to replace you. It's a
Exploited.
threat. They use that at, well, if you're gonna come at us like this what we gonna do, and then they start to push you in the background. Then your albums don't get promoted, you get put on the shelves, you don't get the best producers, la la
Most
la,
definitely
as
not.
a lesson. So.
And that's what's going to happen. It is what's going to happen.
Mhm.
That's it, man. They will push you to that back burner, and next thing that's on to the next hot thing, man. I mean, you're as good as your last album.
But what
That's
they
why
don't
that's why
understand
the
is you
record
can't
label now is
replace
built on
greatness.
singles.
Yeah.
You can't replace greatness.
This-
If you have
yeah.
somebody like DMX and you see his record sales and how much the public loves him,
So
you
it's
should be
insane.
doing your best to do what is necessary to keep him in a good space, And
But
on top of
listen.
that, and personally, you as a person, you should want better for yourself. I'm not just gonna blame the industry
Right.
because he is a person, and he should know that. Okay, I've been on this for so long, and I'm not judging. And hopefully my words don't sound too harsh, but you should want better for yourself. Want better for your family. This is pulling you down. You got to fight for it. You want to fight for right. So you
Because
got to
that's
do
what I
what's
was gonna
best for
say.
you.
Right, but that's what I was gonna say. Like, it's not nobody's fault. Like, it's not even to say what they could have. Nah, it's got to be him wanting to accept it. They could have did all they. We on the outside looking in. They could have did all they could, and then okay, that's enough. But
Yeah.
what I like, the thing that I appreciate, and it's almost scary because to watch somebody like him, you got the devil here literally. And you got the angel here, right?
Mm-hmm.
To watch him go through that was just, man, it's like, man, to be living like that. Like, of course, I could only imagine, but like, it's like you got a heaven ahead, like, you weighing, you know the word, you giving the word, you doing everything, you being the serpent that you supposed to be, but as soon as you get there, here comes Satan. And that's what Satan is supposed to do. He do exactly what he's supposed to do. He come to steal, kill, and destroy.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't believe that it ended like that. I'm like, man, you know, I knew that he was going back and forth and battling, but I never thought.
But you know what? Before this prior year, he was actually trying to get on track. But you have to admit, we just came. We were in the middle of a pandemic, so you know, so many people became depressed. So many people were losing money. So many people, and he was already battling things. So then you have to think, you're not booking no shows because you can't make money. Things are shut down. Depression hit hard for a lot of people.
Right.
This year. So we don't know what he was battling in the midst of not being able to make money or anything. A lot of people reverted back to what they knew. Suicide, depression, drinking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people battled a lot this past year. It's been hard on everyone.
And he had like Cece said, he was dealing with a lot of heavy mental issues and everything. And the story is so sad about the guy who he thought that DMX thought he had some marijuana. And in actuality, the guy turned around and gave him crack, put crack inside of it. So it turned around and did that and everything. So and that makes you think.
Crack his weed, and then and his mom before that. Like him begging his mom not to leave him. She left him at or like a.
So what everybody got to do, man. Yes. So you got to make sure that you have, and you can send back to who you have around your kids. You want to make sure that you don't just bring anybody around your kids and everything. And that is very important, man. If you make sure you trust the people that surround your kids, who is your prized possession, man. That's just a fact, man. Hey, whoever's on here, man. Oh my God, Memory is spitting off some hard facts, man. Memory, please jump on us with the crew and share your thoughts, please. Come on, man. Jump on.
Leave some likes on there too. Y'all come in the room. Leave some likes.
Nay, Mel said
thumbs up when you come in here.
Hit that.
Be quiet. First of all, let me tell y'all why I'm late.
Tell us why you late then.
I had every intentions on being on time, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get home on time. I get home, pulls up. My friend's son is in my driveway.
Hold up. Your friend's son.
Agreed, Angelique.
Yeah, my friend in the car with his son. My son in the car with his friend.
Oh, I'm like your friend's son.
No,
like, you going down the ladder, huh? You got your little.
You know what? I'm sick of this stuff.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. You said your friend's son.
That's all right. I got you. You just anyway.
Okay,
so
Shell.
I just hung my horn like, come out of my driveway. So he bagging out. You see the street I live on, cousin. So you know my street don't stop.
Yes, Angelique.
So we basically stop traffic. So I'm bagging in. I'm coming in backwards. Guess what happened?
What happened?
Yes, just anybody.
You got hit again?
Ran over something?
Got hit again?
He hit my car.
Who, your friend? Your new car?
Oh.
You're going in and out.
Oh.
You just got this car. Oh, you 38 hot. I know you pissed. You 38 hot.
Yeah, I'd have been late to the party too. I probably still wouldn't be able to get on.
Right. And then my son, he like, mama, he got insurance. Just calm down. And I'm like, I'm calm. I need to see some insurance. So he studied saying stuff. I'm like, why are you talking to me?
Agreed.
Just be quiet. I just need to see some insurance. He studied talking. I'd about, boy, that boy whole
she
soul
said
almost.
Huh? She shy.
She who?
Memory, don't be shy. Please join us. Hey.
Yeah, he hit my car, man.
Chris Storian is shy too, but he's on.
Who's shy?
This girl, Memory. Hey, Memory, what we can do, we can give you the information. You can just blot out your screen if you don't want to.
Oh, I'm shy.
Yeah, join with audio.
But we would love to see you, though. I'm telling you, we would love to see you. But if you want to come on and just blot out your screen, just don't show your video and just add to the audio, we would appreciate that too. Anyone else want to join? Because we're gonna talk Memory into jumping on and joining and everything. But Nene, we so sorry that you.
I showed. Look, my little feeling so hurt.
Chris, they say you ain't shy.
Who said I'm not shy?
Cece say that fool ain't
She
shy.
said that fool ain't shy.
That's because she knows me.
Yeah, my little feelings were so hurt. I wanted to fight and
I don't
cry.
have no issues with her.
Oh man, you want to fight and cry, didn't you?
Yeah, man. Because I just got that car. You already know. And I ain't even got paid for my other 2 cars that got hit.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh.
All right, so what else? Anybody got something? What else have y'all noticed in the news? I know DMX was a big deal, but
DMX was a huge deal.
The
what about
lieutenant.
the shaving trial with
That
George Floyd?
lieutenant.
The
The
officer that
lieutenant.
killed
Oh
him?
my goodness. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Everybody saw that?
The
What are y'all thoughts on
lieutenant.
it?
Yes.
I was
So-
just praying they didn't kill him on that camera. I was like, God,
That
am I
was
finna
so
watch them kill him?
heartbreaking. That was the most
Yeah.
heartbreaking thing ever. And that guy had no respect.
Oh, the taser,
He
the
just wanted
Yeah.
to.
Do we want to give background? We up here just talking about the lieutenant. We got to give a
Well,
little
go ahead, Shay.
background.
Break
Give
it
the
down for the
background.
people.
Give him a
Okay,
little
so
background, Shay.
basically, it's a video of a man in a truck.
Yeah,
I don't know how he got there, but he's a man in a truck. He's in uniform. It's
I
2
handled it.
cops who have him detained, and they're yelling at him to get out of the truck. He has his hands out the window, and he's trying to ask, why am I being detained? So the officer off camera is telling him, get out, get out, get out. And you can hear that he's getting agitated, and he's just going over the top. So there's a second cop there who is uncomfortable with the situation, and he kind of tries to step in and, help the guy. Well, without stepping on his toes. So he kind of moves out the way, and the other cop then pepper sprays the guy in the car. And then he asks him, okay, you're in the military, what is your rank? And he tells him, I'm a lieutenant. Well, he says, Lieutenant, you should have got out the car because you're just making this worse on yourself. And I don't know it frame by frame, word by word. I'm just kind of.
He said, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Hey, put that in the group chat. Somebody put that video in our group chat. I ain't get a chance to peep it out.
He said, I'm scared. And he said, you should be.
Yes.
Was the guy who was detained African American? He was black and Latino. He was black and Latino. And he had just bought a brand new car. The registration paperwork was in the window. So they put him over because he didn't have the plates on it. But when he pulled over, you could see all the proper paperwork when they got behind him. So as they're talking to him, he has his hands out the window the whole time. And they're telling him to get out. But he's telling them, I'm scared to move. What do you want? Why are you pulling me over? And they're not asking questions. And you could see, like she said, the one cop was so uneasy about it. He jumped in the middle. And he was
know what? He was scared. He was very
It wasn't that cop's first time doing this. It wasn't his first time.
But that other one was scared as hell.
Yes, he was.
Like, oh
the other one had
he said, can you just please do what he asking you to do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then other cops know. They can't say it, but they know how that person is going to react because they know each other.
Yep.
They know how that person is going to react. And so if he's sitting there like, please, because he doesn't want that on his conscience. But if you know how this person's going to react, then they can't. It's like as a parent. Like as a parent, if I'm talking to my child, if we're parents together, our child gets in trouble. If I'm standing there correcting my child, don't correct me correcting my child as I'm doing so.
Right.
You got to talk to me over to the side, and now I will come back and say how I was wrong. Don't you tell me I'm wrong in front of the kid. Let me fix it. And that's what cops do all the time. That person can be wrong, but while they're in the moment, they go down with the ship. Even leading, and it's been proven, leading up to the death of the person that's right there, knowing you could have stopped that from happening. But they will go down with the ship, leading up to someone dying before they correct that other person.
Yeah. Man. So they pulled him out of the car. They finally got him out, and they immediately tossed him on the ground. Well, not tossed. They put him on the ground, and he was still asking questions. What's going on? I don't understand why this is happening. And then that's kind of where the camera turned off. So apparently there's an article stating that the lieutenant is now suing those 2 police officers or the police department, whatever.
Please put a thumbs up for us, please, if y'all in the room.
Yes, definitely put a thumbs
Yes,
up.
thumbs up the video.
We got a
And
couple
subscribe.
thumbs up. We got 17 online. I appreciate all 17 of y'all. Give us a couple thumbs up in there and everything. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe for us, man. We need your love and we need your support. Hey, man, that was
That's something that's scary.
that's
Yeah.
scary, man.
What about the George Floyd officer? They killed him. Have y'all been watching
Right.
that trial?
The who? I thought I was
Oh,
on
man.
mute. I'm just talking.
That former officer Shavin. They killed George
Shavin.
Floyd.
Mm.
Have y'all
Yeah,
been
So
watching?
what
Shavin.
happened? What?
He killed George Floyd.
What
No,
I'm saying
I
is
know
we need
that.
to
I'm
have
saying.
it's
ahead.
frustrating. They're literally having a trial, 4-week trial, whatever they're doing for
Yeah.
a murder that we
Week
all
3 starts
saw.
tomorrow.
And
But what I'm
obvious
saying is
murder.
we're going through all this deliberation for something we all saw. Everybody saw the same video.
He's
But that
gonna
one
get
they
off.
trying to
We
say
should.
that he overdosed.
We
He's
should
getting
we
off. Yes.
should go
Get off.
through all of this, because not going through it leaves so much room for getting off on
Speculation.
a technicality.
He's about to.
So we need to go through all
He's
of it.
about to get off. I was watching
so
what just happened
sad.
with the defense. He's about to get off.
But you know
because
what?
the question is murder. Did he murder? And they're defining murder as he went out and planned to kill this person beforehand.
I
That's
think
not necessarily
if
what
you-
happened, but his actions are deliberate result of this man dying. At first,
Yeah.
they try to say it's because he was on drugs. Nope, that's not why. The
Yeah,
coroner stopped that
exactly.
mess.
Right.
Then they said, no, he was killed by you pressing on his larynx onto the street. The marks showed how hard you were pressing on it because his face is scarred by the concrete after you turned him over. So it was a lot of force being pushed on this man's face when you had your knee on his neck. They're showing that it's a direct quote. But I'm telling you, looking at the language and seeing how they're speaking in between the lines, him being charged with first-degree murder is going to end up getting him off. Versus
So,
it
but-
being
okay.
second degree murder, which is your actions led up to this person dying, which is
Yeah.
going to be a 25-year sentence versus a life sentence for first degree murder. But second degree murder, I'm saying it seems like it fits more to me, and he's being charged with first, and it's going to end up getting him off.
Mhm.
So my question then is, if that's the case, because if I'm not mistaken, in some states, if the judge feels like
Yes,
the
it's up to the judge.
yeah, if the judge feels like the verdict is incorrect or the charge
Yeah.
is incorrect,
I agree, Shell.
they can change the charge,
They can.
and I believe so, and I hope that is the case if he does in fact, because that
Yes, they
remember I
are.
was talking about that a couple weeks ago about the charge not actually fitting what happened. But I think there's a point, if you on somebody's neck for 9 minutes, there's a point where you're no longer, in your mind, I am no longer just
It is scary.
subduing this
Right.
person, I am killing this person,
Very
and that
scary.
becomes intentional.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that would be my argument as a prosecutorial.
And you heard
attorney.
him screaming for his mama. You heard him saying, I can't breathe. I mean, and you
but you
stayed
stayed
there.
on him.
You stayed there.
Even when he
So-
wasn't moving. You stayed there.
I'm like Toya. That was
What
just
time
a
is it?
murder the nation witnessed. So
Yeah.
And you
I get
he
the
stayed on it literally until the EMTs came. That is
Right.
what's sad.
Now, this
Yeah.
is my thing about the
Handcuffed
whole
and
first degree murder, where they're trying to say that you have to plan it out. If someone walks into a house and sees their woman
Pressure
cheating
is on,
with a
CC.
man that they didn't know was in the house, and you proceed to kill that man at that moment of passion from the reactionary situation, you're going to jail for first degree murder. In this situation, you pull this guy over, and then your emotion got the best of you, and you killed this man out of reaction. That is still, to me, should be first degree murder in the same vein if somebody walked in the house and seen a man cheating with his wife that he had no idea who it was 2 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
mhm.
Exact same situation.
Because you go knock that man out of his socks. And if you don't watch yourself, you may try to knock her out of her sock too. I'm just
If
keeping
I
it
don't
real.
know that man, my problem is with her.
Hey man, my problem
Hey,
with
it
every damn body,
happened
my
here.
problem is
It
with
can
every
happen.
damn body in that bed.
I don't know him at all. He don't know
Hey.
me. He's doing what a man supposed to be trying to do.
My problem is
It's up to her
everybody-
to receive that, not him.
Hey man, look at her, dude. My problem is
feeling
everything.
it.
My
My-
problems with everybody in that damn bed. Everybody.
Everybody.
Well, you don't know what she said
You
to
don't know what
get
she
him
said
in
to
that
him?
bed.
The issue
Hey,
But
was
she
her.
could. You lied. You could have lied.
If
I
the
mean,
dog,
She could have told him he was
the
single.
person that's
if the
cheating.
dog in the bed, hey, everybody
agree.
go. Everybody go. Period.
The
Everybody
person
must
who
go.
You said everybody got to go.
Everybody got to go.
You going straight Shawshank Redemption, huh?
Everybody,
Lord.
hey,
You going
the
straight
dog,
Andy. You gonna kill
the
everybody.
cat could be, hey, everybody, whoever in the bed.
You ain't even bark. I'm shooting the dog. You ain't even bark.
Right.
How you get past the
You
door?
ain't even supposed to let this nigga in the house.
I'm hollering.
Hey,
Right.
You didn't let him in the house. I'm finna shoot you first. Oh my God, man. Hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I love this free flowing, man. I love it, man. Like today and yesterday, it was storming and everything, man. It was storming and a little bit of thunder and lightning and stuff, man. So I gotta ask y'all this, man. Y'all remember when we was little? And storm outside and everything. So I gotta ask y'all, what was some of the funniest, and even our subscribers online?
You gonna say?
Hey man, what was some of the funniest things that these old people used to tell you when you was little that you used to be like, oh my God.
Turn the
man,
lights off. My light bill gonna be sky high.
Turn the light. Hey, close that
Close
door.
that window, turn that TV off before he gets shocked in his
We're
house.
gonna get electrocuted.
I gotta sit here in the dark.
Oh my God. Whoever's online, what's some of the funniest old wives' tales that you heard coming up when you were little?
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, what else? What y'all heard, man? Y'all, hey, I know y'all thinking. You
I
know,
don't
hey,
think you
close
could
it.
answer the phone. My grandma wouldn't let us talk on the phone. Like we
Yeah.
couldn't even pick up the phone. We just let it
Same
ring.
thing.
That was before answering machines.
My
So
grandparents
the
was
phone just rang.
losers.
Mm.
You gonna get us shocked talking on that phone.
Oh man,
Just
hey,
gonna come through the line. Remember the cartoons when the lightning or hitting the phone line and came through the receiver and everybody was barbecued all of a sudden?
don't be on the phone when that's that's God out there talking. You better be quiet. Be
Man,
still.
I'll be
Put your butt down. God go get you. Oh
Do
man.
y'all remember? Were y'all ever told when it was raining and the sun was out at the same time that the devil was beating his
The
wife?
devil beating his
The
wife.
devil was
Yes.
beating his wife. Yes.
Hey
Mhm.
man, I mean literally,
And
it was a
they
couple.
say God was crying. God was
Hey man,
crying.
it was a couple times, man. That it was raining and the sun was just bright, shining so
The
bright.
shining.
I say the
DC, I'm
devil.
sending you this information.
I say the devil uppercutting her. He must be beating the brakes up off of her, boy, because the sun was just shining so bright, and then you saw the rainbow off in the fall. I say he must be beating the brakes up off her, boy. I say, oh my God.
You keep showing your ass the light, gonna get your ass.
Hey, Charles, you ain't lying. Hey,
Throwing the light
Damn.
gonna
you'll get struck by lightning. Hey,
I just
y'all-
remember thinking, this is not what I learned in science class. I don't think it works like
Hey,
this.
what about this, y'all? What about, hey, you better have
Everything in the black household don't come out of science sometimes.
Right.
You know, it just is a black household. It is what it is. And you better
Exactly.
not question your mama.
Hey, what about
Don't
this?
sweep my feet. That's not during the storm, though.
That
Beth.
is.
Don't
No,
sweep
that's
my
a
feet
black,
is real.
but that's a black wives tale.
That ain't real. That's superstitious.
Y'all, real
Have your-
talk.
Feet still don't end up in jail.
Hey, have your ass in this house before
For the
what?
street lights
For
come
the street
on.
lights go off.
Don't let the
Before
Before
street
you hear that
lights
beeping
catch you.
noise.
Y'all, but let me talk about
I
sweeping
got that whooping
feet.
before.
Let me talk about sweeping feet. I literally had to go into a situation where it was two inmates fighting. Listen to what I'm telling you. Two inmates are fighting because one swept the other one's feet. But he was cleaning up. Sir,
Oh,
Are you serious?
you already
funny.
already in jail. Wow.
No, I can believe it.
Fight.
My cousin gets so furious if you walk by him with the broom, he's gonna move, he will spit on the broom.
I was about
Yeah.
to just say, did he grab the broom and spit
If
on the
you
broom?
touch him with the broom, he the toughest person in the world. Don't come by him with no broom. He's
My
gonna
grandpa
move.
it blew it to a full phobia where he wouldn't allow a broom in the house.
Oh my goodness.
It just got worse. Like he don't want you to sweep by him. Then it's like, don't bring that broom in here while I'm sitting in here. Then it was like, then the broom outside on the porch. Like he would not have it by him. Like it just got worse and worse as he got older.
I used to be superstitious when I was little.
Man.
My sister Mel,
I like how you
she
said that. I
put
like
cane over her
superstitious.
door.
That is perfect.
Superstitious.
That's
Yeah.
a perfect word. You said
My sister, when
superstitious,
it's,
and that's a
New
perfect
Year's-
word, and I love it. I'm going to use
Shut up.
it.
I said superstitious.
You said
Anyway.
It
super.
sounded like stupor.
You said superstitious. and that's-
Anyway, what, Toya?
You had a good
Mel,
word.
like if it's like the New Year, the end of the year, she'll take change and throw it over her threshold. She said that's how you keep money flowing all year long.
Oh
That's
man.
what
I was
greens
like,
and
That's
yellow
amazing.
greens
Let
and
me
black
tell y'all how
eyed
these
peas
St.
and
Louis folks
cornbread was
is.
good.
Hey,
And she will be
what about if your palm
devastated
itchy?
if she can't
about to
throw
get some
over
money.
her threshold.
Wait a minute, let me tell y'all how these
if it's
folks
the
is
right
in
palm,
St.
though.
Louis.
If it's the right
Now,
palm,
if
the
it's
left
the right
palm.
For
palm.
you got
New
to give
Year's,
some
you
money
know
away.
they say if you make black eyed peas for New Year's.
Yeah,
What
black
that
eyed peas,
happened?
greens, and
Black eyed
cornbread.
peas.
That
Okay,
lying
anyway,
ass
I
story.
never heard of this, right? Until, I was in Dollar General. Everybody and they daddy came in there all day and night. They was like, "You ain't got no black eyed peas. Don't know I ain't got no black eyed peas." I said, "What is it for?" I'm trying to figure out what y'all trying to do tomorrow. You cooking for New Year, man? If you don't get out of here, I'm thinking people. I'm like, man, what is y'all doing? That is not real.
Man.
Shit.
Hey,
That's why you notice at the end of the year you got the beans are on the side of the aisle with the cornbread.
But we was out of them,
item.
but they was really looking for them, and they was like, "We can't find them
my
nowhere." I said,
God.
"What the heck?"
So
That
your
is a
grandma wasn't
tradition.
soaking beans.
Are y'all looking
She
at
wasn't
this
soaking
watermark
beans.
in the
They
tub?
always ate beans, so I wouldn't have
Oh
known.
my
I
God.
saw that.
Well, they sure didn't kick in
Remember
last
we
year
talk
when we
about
had
the
to deal with
watermark in the
COVID.
tub.
Right.
How her mom able to hear
Hey.
if the water too high in the bath?
Oh my God. Hey, I know for every lady out there, I know your grandmama, your mama, your nana, hey, your hey, I know somebody told y'all, as a woman, don't you ever put your purse on the floor.
Oh,
No,
you
don't
know
put
what?
your
You gonna be
purse on
broke
the floor.
for the
You
rest of
gonna be
your
broke.
life. Doing that.
Don't put
Oh.
your purse on
I
the
think
floor.
I do the opposite of everything people be saying now. Because I'm
Don't
like,
put
man,
your
that ain't
purse
true.
on the floor and don't break no mirror. Don't break no
If you
mirror.
keep a Buckeye in your wallet, you'll
And
never
they
go
used to
broke.
say, burn the hair, like burn your hair. Like burn your hair. Don't throw that hair. Don't flush that hair down.
They
Toilet.
used to
Don't
say the
throw that
birds
hair
gonna
away.
pick it.
Don't brush
That
your hair
is,
out the front door. You're gonna get a headache.
They used to say the birds gonna pick it, you're gonna get the headache. And I used to just throw my hair and be like, my hair hurts.
Hey, what about if your ears ring? What that mean, y'all?
Somebody
I know y'all know
Somebody talking about
somebody talking bad about you, baby.
Somebody
What about when
talking
your
bad.
eye jumping? When your eye jumping?
What is your
heard
eye
That's when somebody
jumping?
on my nerves if my eyes jumping. Somebody's on my nerves.
Right?
Hey, you know what? And I think this us as black families too, man. We never, we think it's just bad luck, superstition to get a baby haircut before they turn one.
You bet not.
We
You
bet,
not.
that means they gonna be marked with that nappy head for the rest of their life, baby.
It's fighting when you talk about getting
You know what gives
baby
a kid a different grade of hair?
haircut.
Genetics. That's what does it.
Exactly.
Not a haircut.
Exactly.
That's all it is. Does your mama have rough hair? Does your daddy have rough hair? The baby gonna have rough hair. You may get by if the grandpa
they
got
say
something
rub the
sounding like
baby
grandpa
head.
or grandma
When they're
got
a
something
baby, you
soft.
gotta circle their head.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. Hey, what about hey, I know another one because I know a lot of my grandma used to come up with a whole lot of good ones. She say, don't you ever buy no man no shoes.
Because he gonna walk away from
He gonna walk right out your life, baby.
What is that? Don't buy him no shoes.
Don't buy a man no shoes because he gonna walk
Is
right
my
out your
sister
life.
still on here? Is my sister still
I know,
on here?
Tanya, you still on here, Tanya?
I got two sisters on here. Is my sister still on here?
Tanya, you still
Say
on
that
here?
comment again.
Buy a man some shoes. I
they say,
appreciate
don't you
shoes.
Don't buy no
buy
man no
no
shoes.
man no
He gonna
shoes.
walk out your life in them
That's a
shoes.
good gift in my book.
But that's an
Them
old black
$300
saying,
days.
though.
My
I don't
sister,
know no Jordans, but I'll take
and I
some
never
shoes.
heard this. My sister does not allow a man to put his shoes under her bed.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
she
never heard
won't.
of this.
Yeah,
Why is
she's
this?
very, but she's like very territorial anyway. But he can't stay
Why?
at her house. He can't put his shoes nowhere near his bed. He gotta go. I mean, she be like, nope, you can't trust a man to put his shoes under your bed. Don't
wonder
do
what
it.
that's about.
Oh wow.
What's
Now
the
I always
connection
heard
there?
if you buy a
Y'all
man
cutting
some
up in the
shoes,
comments.
don't never buy a man shoes.
They
'Cause
cut-
if
they
you do them
clowning
same
in the
shoes your man,
comments,
they gonna
boy.
run all over you with them. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
I'll say this
Uh-huh.
again. If you're
I
in the
heard that
comments,
for a
leave a
long
like.
time.
Oh, Latoya, look, you bet.
Hey, Tanya, that's Toya's twin. Look at, hey, Tanya crazy. Read your sister's comment, please, Toya. Oh my God. You gotta read it.
Is Latanya your
Hold on.
sister?
That's her
That's my
twin
twin
sister.
sister.
Oh, I love her story.
Oh my God. Somebody read that comment, man, because that is just too funny, man.
If he buy him some shoes, he walking right out.
What you
She
said,
walking
read
right
it, Chris?
out, shaking my
I bought a
head.
man
I
some
bought a man
shoes, and
some
that bastard
shoes,
did
the
just that and tried to come back with them
And my
same
sister-
pair.
My sister's a first lady.
Hey man, she real. Hey, I love my girl Tanya. She real. Hey, there you go.
I just think
Tanya,
shoes are a good
tried to
gift
come back
personally. I'm all
He
for it.
tried to come back.
I mean, if somebody want to give you some shoes, that's one thing. If they don't believe that, but I met a guy one time, and within 24 hours, he was asking me to buy him some shoes, and I was like, "Sir, who are you, by the way? I just met you. What
Facts.
makes you?
Right.
What was it about me that made you think that I was going to purchase you some shoes?"
He just think that he was gonna
What
get him
kind of
some
shoes, though?
I think it was some
It
new
doesn't
J's
matter.
that come
It
out.
doesn't
This
matter
was
if he-
several years
like,
ago.
Can you give me them Dollar Day flip flops, Moon? It
Tanya,
doesn't
right.
matter.
Now, if he had asked for some Dollar Day flip flops, I'd have been like, "Cool." But you asking me for J's, talking about this
Tanya,
Father's Day,
Tanya,
talking about this Father's Day coming up, sir. You not my
You need
father
to talk to your
or my
kids.
child's father.
Hey,
Right.
hey,
That's who you
hey,
need to discuss this with.
hey,
not
Tanya.
me.
Tanya, we want you to
Tanya
jump.
made him
Hey,
some
hold on.
lasagna
Stop.
and got him some
Hey, I want to know, Tanya. We want you to come on and tell us what pair of shoes you got him. Can you do that
Tanya,
for us,
you got
Tanya?
him. He got him.
You
My
said
sister
they was
told
J's.
she got him
So
some.
So if
J's.
you get a man
J's
some running
and
shoes,
she-
is he gonna run out your life faster?
She got him
Man.
some
Is that
new
what it
J's and she
Basketball
got him
shoes,
some,
he gonna jump out?
Did they get the matching outfits like them Six Flags outfits when you match with your boots and stuff? Y'all wear them two matching outfits. Y'all get the same outfits from top to bottom. The
said they
shirt,
was
the
some
shorts, and the shoes. Did you?
Oh,
Six Flags
Hey, man, that's them
outfit.
Six
Last time I went to
Flags
Six
outfit.
Flags, I ain't gonna lie, I was in matching colors. It wasn't in matching
Oh
outfits,
my
though.
God! No, you wasn't in
I
matching
was
colors,
in matching
man.
colors. Yeah, I wasn't in matching the
Oh,
whole
my
outfit, but
God.
I was in matching
Man,
colors.
But then,
I was-
okay, there's a beauty to going places dressed alike. Though I've never done it, but like if you lose them, then when you telling people, you be like, they got on exactly what I got on.
Man, you need to be quiet over there. He know you got matching photos and stuff. Quit playing.
no, I have
No,
never.
no.
I'm talking
dressed-
about Brian. He know who I'm talking to.
Oh,
While you be over there.
okay.
Hey,
I cut
I
him
got
down.
whole outfit matches from like high school.
Look here. I'm gonna tell you something. Now with my ex before I got married.
Exactly that name.
Which one? Cause you know you was a player before you got married. So
Playing from the Himalayas.
I ain't
He
finna
said
put
you a
up.
bum.
I'm not
camping
finna-
outside your house.
I'm not finna put up business in the street, but she bought us. We had matching shirts. She bought us. We had when we took our first set of pictures. We had matching
Exactly.
polos. When we took our second set of pictures, we had matching Nautica shirts. When we took the third set, we had
all
matching
that.
Tommy shirts. So we took 3 sets of pictures and stuff, man. And I was a sucker, man. I was young.
Yeah, talking about what you
I was
ain't never
just-
did. I knew you
I was
did.
19, 20 years old.
I knew
Hey,
you did. Still don't matter.
but I was a sucker, though. I mean, hey, I would never.
You would do
Me
it
and my-
today.
I've done that
No,
recently. I ain't
me
gonna
and my
lie.
wife would never
I
wear
had
the
a lot of
same
matching
shirt.
clothes.
No,
What you doing
partner.
that right now? You wearing matching clothes in your
No, I
40s?
said it was like recently, like in the past year, like last year or whatever.
So in your
yeah.
40s.
Yeah, it was recent.
You need your ass whooped. You need your ass whooped. That's what you do. You need your ass whooped.
That boy said, yeah, it was
Hey,
like
if
recent.
you-
Real depressed. Yeah, it was
Like
like
this.
recent.
If you are over 40 years old and y'all wear matching outfits, you
Every
need
once and
to,
again, we have some
you
on that
need to
match.
just go jump off.
At least the
jump
colors are
off
the
a
same.
bridge. Kill
At least the
yourself, man.
colors
If you
are
wear
similar.
matching
Nah,
outfits over
you
40.
That shows
ain't-
uniformity is what it does.
That
Oh,
shows
okay.
y'all got no,
Oh.
hell no. That shows you guys got a great sale on them shirts. Y'all got them 2 for 20. And y'all got
That
them
wasn't the
shorts.
case.
Y'all got
That
them
was not the
shorts.
case.
Y'all got the matching shorts and stuff. No.
That was not the case.
Mm.
Oh
Mm-mm.
my God,
Going to the
man.
cookout with clothes that look alike.
Man, hey, what about if you guys y'all was walking down the street when y'all was little, and y'all see a pole, y'all see a
You don't
pole.
split it.
Bread
You
and
don't
butter.
split it.
Don't what
You
you
gotta
say
put your
peanut
bread
butter?
or something.
You gotta
No,
say
bread
peanut
and
butter.
butter.
You
If
gotta
you
say
split
peanut
the pole,
butter.
you got to say bread and butter.
Well,
That's
we
what
used to
that-
have to say peanut butter.
Mm.
So, you had to say something that match.
Uh-huh.
What?
And that step on the crack break your
I
mama
have
back.
never heard this.
Step on the
Mm.
crack, you break your mama's back.
You know
I
what?
swear,
That almost
y'all-
got me a whooping one.
Back up the bread and butter, peanut butter. What is this?
Uh-huh.
I ain't
You
never
have to
heard
say
that.
something that
I
matched
have
when you
never
split the
heard
pole.
this.
Yeah,
I never
peanut butter.
believed in it. I
Yeah.
remember my cousins tripping over because I mean, I'm just walking down the street. I don't know nothing about splitting the pole, and I'm not superstitious. So they're like, no, you got to split them on. Now say bread and butter or peanut butter, something. You have to say something that match.
I
Hammer and
never
nails,
heard this.
whatever it is, you got to say something that match.
They city thread gear.
See, all I ever
Kanye, you
got,
was crazy. Let them be
all I
great
ever
in their
got
city
was
thread gear.
my
That's
son's
silly.
my
Let them be
son's
great in their
dad's
city
sister.
thread gear.
Kanye
She and I are
Hey, where
friends.
my man at who was on here looking for a lady? What's his
Yo,
name?
talk about that superstitious
He
stuff.
has-
Listen,
he
You
has
said walk your
autism.
tail
What's my
around
man
that
name
pole.
who was on here looking for a lady?
Big Smooth. He has autism, so you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
So
was
that
on her like
that explains the emotional comments in the chat about people ignoring him.
Ah.
Oh, understood,
I was
man.
gonna write
Hey,
group, but I forgot. But I think he got off.
yeah, I got.
but that's cool though, man. That's
Listen,
cool.
I almost got a whooping for that. Like I said, my grandpa with the broom, extremely superstitious. He was repairing the roof one time. So he was on the roof and he got the ladder up on the side of the building. And I'm up there to help him, but he asked me to grab a screwdriver. So I go to walk under the ladder to go. And he goes off from up there, like, don't you walk under that ladder? And I was like, why? And he was like, that's bad luck you walking under that ladder. I said, to walk under a ladder? I'm maybe 6. I'm like 6 years old. I like, to walk under the ladder? He's like, yeah, don't you do that? I said, but I'm doing it. And I start going back and forth under the ladder. He started coming down for the roof.
Okay,
And then
sis.
as he's coming down, I'm running back and forth under the
Yeah,
ladder.
that was
He's
that
going
bad luck
off.
coming for your
Yeah.
behind.
Man, he was coming down the ladder so fast. If he could have caught me in the yard, my grandpa would have whooped me. He barely spanked me, but he would have got me that day.
That was
Oh,
that bad
my
luck
God.
coming for that
He
tail.
was
Man,
gonna
under
get
no
me.
ladder.
If I wasn't actually fast, my grandpa would have got me that day.
Hey, man. Hey, our
I'm glad he
comments,
didn't tell
boy,
my mama. Mom would have got me. My mama would have whooped me.
our people in our
Mom was
comments, boy,
fast. My mom
Hey.
was fast.
never walk. Hey, Tina say never walk up. That's Miss Tina. Miss Tina
Yeah.
on here. Hey, Miss
That's
Tina.
my mama.
Hey, Miss Tina. You
Yeah,
got me some of that popcorn.
You know, my mom, I'm in track. I'm a track runner in school. And mom was eating some grapes one time. And I walk in the house. I'm like, Mom, can I have some grapes? She's like, no, you can't have my grapes. I said, so you're not going to let me have your grapes? She's like, no, I'll just take them then. I just took grape and I took off. I said, you're not going to catch me. I took and I'm gone. Why did I turn around halfway up the block? My mom is right there.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
I like screamed.
Got you. She should've
She made
beat
me
your
scream
ass.
like I turned. She's
was
right
hard
behind
headed.
me. I'm like, ah. Bro, I was running so fast. I did not know my mom was that fast. Like,
She the
but
Jackie, she
then I
the
see
Jackie
my mom
joined the
did have
curses
track
you.
trophies and stuff.
Yeah, she done Jackie joined the curses you. You didn't think she
Man,
was
my
fast.
mom
huh?
was fast in school. She had
Yeah.
track trophies. But I didn't know she was still fast. Like, I'm like 14, 15.
Yeah, Miss Tina still got them wheels. She say, I'm gonna prove to him.
That's why she
I can
pulled her
catch him.
hamstring now out there flipping with the kids last week.
Oh man. Oh man, I was reading some today, and I want you guys to chime in about it.
Don't
This
you
was about-
encourage him, Mom. Get out the chat. Mom, you banned.
Wait,
Let
she
her
banned
be-
out
let
the
her be
chat.
fine.
Oh, Miss Tina. Oh, I love you, Miss Tina. Thank you. I want some of that popcorn. Yes. Hey, man, I was reading this article about women who get married and want to keep their or want to hyphenate their last name. Oh my God. Hey, what do y'all? Hey, a woman women. They say at least 48% of the women who get married want to hyphenate their last name. What is y'all take on that, man? And,
It might be a special situation.
hey,
You know,
and
like
I want to know from our online people today, man. So what do you guys think about hyphenating last names? Okay, Shay, go ahead. What you
It
were
might
saying?
be a special situation. You know, like for me, I would consider hyphenating my
Yeah.
name because of my kids. You know, a lot of time, like if you go into a school, check them out, you got 2 different names, it might give you a little hell behind it. So I would hyphenate just to keep my name connected to them, as well as trying to respect my husband. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
no. Okay, so just say you remarried and you got a new last name.
right.
So how would you do that then? So how would you do that then? Would you keep like just say you how do I
Keep,
put this? Would
how
you
do I
keep
want to
both-
order the names? Maybe.
would you hyphenate both names?
So I would just hyphenate my old last name dash my new last name. So if my last name is Johnson and I'm becoming Harris, I would put Johnson dash Harris.
But just say Johnson was your ex-husband last name. You
Okay.
still hyphenate that.
Yeah, I would because especially if my kids is younger, I still want to have their last name in some form. Now, if they're older like they are now, it doesn't matter because I don't have to worry about it as much. So in that instance, I would. So to me, it may have something to do with kids and their age. So that's something you have to consider in that. It may just be me being overly, maybe protective or overly just being sensitive to them and understanding, that they are still a part of my world. But I would hyphenate depending on the age of my kids.
Man, wow. Okay, what about you, Dre Day? Would you hyphenate your last name?
Okay, so let me tell you what my examples are here. Okay. My mom and her sisters, what they have done is
hello, Missy.
that what they've done is they've taken their maiden last name and they use it as their middle name. So they're all like my mom is Sherry. Her maiden name is O'Bannon. So she uses O'Bannon as her middle name, and then my dad's last name as her last name. And so she and both of her sisters do that.
Hindu women do that too. Hindu women, they keep their father's last name becomes their middle name, and their husband's last name is their last name.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
the exact same thing.
My dad's sister. Now this is a very interesting story here.
Memory keeping all 3.
She's of course me. I have the same maiden name as my dad's sister. Okay. So she married one man, got divorced, but she held that name. She didn't go back and change her name when she got divorced.
Right.
Because her children all have their dad's last name.
Yeah, my sister did the same thing.
Well, she married a man, y'all, that's got the same last name as us.
That's that's hard.
And so I was praying. I was like, she gonna double hyphenate her last name.
What are the odds of that happening? Wow.
So I mean, I've dated a couple guys whose last name was Sanders. So it's all together pie and just put my last name out there, whatever. So so I wanted her to be Sanders. I was hoping so hard that she would be Sanders, but she didn't do that.
So petty.
So what I know,
hella petty.
But what she has done is she carries her ex-husband and her husband's last name. So it's her ex-husband's last name and her husband's last name, which is her maiden last name. It's weird.
I'm a little bit like Ike Turner. I'm gonna tell you like this. When we get married, it ain't finna be no hyphenated last name.
Whatever.
Your name
I am
will
hyphenating.
Be
I'm not gonna hyphenate my last name, but I probably like my mom's sisters, and my middle name will be Sanders. I will carry my husband's name, but my middle name will definitely be Sanders after that.
We not finna hyphenate no name. That's my take on it. I'm not finna hyphenate your name. If you want to keep your name hyphenated, you stay with your daddy and your mom.
No. Why is that important?
Why
is that so important? Because you got the woman.
What if I am daddy's only kid, right?
Now,
that's a good... Wait a minute. If he passes,
I was gonna say that
I'm the last person to carry his name. So in that instance, is that an offense?
Yeah.
In that instance, no, it's not an offense, and I'm gonna
This
tell
is
you
a
why.
fact.
Because the simple fact is, you are the only sibling or only offspring that he has remaining, or only offspring he has. You want to keep that name, or keep that tradition of that name, that legacy, that name going. So I will have no problems with that, with you hyphenating your last name and everything. But it has to be a dire circumstance and everything in order to keep that last name running and cracking, though, man.
Okay,
Hey,
but
we're
why?
talking
Okay,
about it being
why is
on
it
the
a
rise.
problem?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're talking about it being on the rise of hyphenating happening, but I think it's mainly due to the fact that more female babies are being born. So hence, if more female babies are being born, like you just said, that man now he may be a girl dad of 4. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant.
yeah.
Like, so when he dies, do you not think that Kobe Bryant's daughters, our last name is not going to be Bryant, whatever?
Dash. Mm-hmm.
It is going to happen. Their daughters are going to be Bryant Dash, whatever it is. And,
Yep.
that's what is going on. Like, it's just the fact that dads don't have the name to pass on. They, especially if they love their dad a certain way, or just proud of the last name, not going to want to lose that. So hyphenating it is going to come into place.
And then you have women who, because we're getting married
There
later.
you go, memory. Hey, I love me some memory, baby. You gotta look at her comment. Not DJ.
She said the man is gonna just have to take her last name.
If if somebody got the same last name as her, she hyphenating her last name. So she's gonna do like you said. She's gonna be Sanders.
Boom.
Oh, that's my sister's last name.
Oh, and you know what? You got some men out here that'll take their wife's last name.
That's weird. That's weird.
Think
I'm
about-
not gonna do that.
I would never do that.
I'm not
But
gonna
think
do
about
that.
this. You got women who were getting married later. And so you got women who have built
That's their
businesses.
identity, too.
They
Have
they,
property.
they've come up in life as
I can't do that, memory.
As Dre Day Sanders. Now all of a sudden I get married. Now I gotta be Dre Day Jones now. And I gotta rebuild my whole brand under Dre Day Jones. No, I'm gonna stay Dre Day Sanders Jones.
And not even that, you got to change the name on all them deeds and all the real estate, whatever you got, all your holdings.
Hey.
And that may make you vulnerable to if you get a divorce.
Exactly.
Look at Ike.
So
Look at Ike.
if it's not in your married name, you're protecting it. It's
Ike Turner is not
issue.
a good example. I'm
Tina
sorry.
Turner-
Ike Turner is not a good
Man,
example.
No, sir. No, you
Tina
stop
Turner-
it right
Now Tina got married and stuff. She built fame on the name Tina Turner.
Exactly.
When they divorced, I said, "Hey, the name stays home. The name got my daddy's blood on it." No,
She
it's not
left
on my
all
name.
the riches with him and started from scratch. All she took was a stage name.
That's it.
Her
That's
last name
it.
went
She
back
made
to
them
So,
same
to
records
me-
under Bullock.
Turner.
If he
she had
really
went back to
loved her, or if he really wanted to be with her, he should have did right by her. I mean, you didn't even go get her from the hospital, man. Come on.
If she had made them same records
I
and
got
got
my
that
opinion
same
on that movie,
fame
but yeah, I feel
under
you.
Bullock, she would never have changed her name to Turner.
No,
That
you're
does
right.
not. She would have stayed a Bullock. Just that
Mhm.
simple.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh,
Queen of England
no.
did it. Queen of England did what?
What the Queen of England did?
She made him change his whole last name.
He's a Windsor. She's the queen.
But
Okay.
he was
Can I-
Mountbatten or something, and
Oh.
she made all of them be Windsor.
Yeah. Off topic. You know he had the most fucked up most messed up. I'm gonna edit that out later. The
No, you're not.
most
Keep what you say.
messed up existence that we've had was the fact that this man, if he was King Philip, I said this to my daughter the other day, if he was King Philip and he marries Elizabeth, she now becomes Queen Elizabeth. She's Queen Elizabeth. This man stayed Prince Philip his whole life. He couldn't be king. That's messed up. That is messed up.
That's messed
Him and his
up.
son, both Prince Philip.
I think she could have made him king.
I'm me and my son, Prince Philip. Like, that's not okay.
I think she could have made him king. I don't know.
And look
Could've
at
made
look
that
at a lot
man
of these
king.
celebrities, man, that marry other celebrities and stuff. You got you got very few of them that changed their last name because they, like Dre, they say they built
There's
the
so much
brand
stuff
on
into
their
it.
name.
Their brand.
But
their
Sierra changed her name to Sierra Wilson
Why
after
wouldn't
Russell
she?
Wilson.
She didn't have a last name. Just fill in
Right.
the blank.
Her name was just Sierra. She got a
Oh,
last
my
name.
God.
She didn't have no last name. She just walk around Sierra. Like I could be Sierra Wilson.
Oh, my
But that was a
God.
choice. That was an obvious choice,
Oh,
you
my
know.
God.
And
So she could probably afford to, or we don't know what she got on her personal papers. She may hyphenate on her personal papers.
her maiden last name might be Wilson.
I don't want it too long.
So
So
you
yeah,
don't know.
Dre, you
she's Sierra Wilson.
Yeah.
Memory makes a good point. She said, what gives a man the sense of entitlement to demand his wife change her last name or
Indeed.
demand
Nothing
his
but
daughter
tradition.
hyphenate her last name in a marriage? Nothing
That's
but
it.
tradition.
Nothing but tradition.
That's how it's
That's
been
it.
usually from
Just
the
tradition.
beginning of time.
Nah, it ain't. Nah, it ain't.
Woman
But you
take
got
on
to
a
think
man last
about it.
name.
But you got to
That
think
is
about
all
it.
about
The times
I
ownership.
didn't
have
care about no
changed.
last name, Queen. I would want to be King Chris now because I done married the Queen. I can be King Chris. You have to keep me Prince
No,
Chris
if you married a
for the rest
queen,
of my life.
you would not get no higher than a prince.
I want to be like
Unless
so
she
can be the
dies.
queen for marrying me, but I can't be the king for marrying her. That's some bullshit.
Hey, you gonna be Prince
Because
Chris.
a queen ranks below a king. I
Right.
think if you look at it,
I mean, I
if you
guess
live in a
kinda if the king
patriarchal
is dead.
society, despite the fact that in England women can be the head monarch, it was still a patriarchal society. So had she given him title of king, those English people would have been looking to him as their
Instead of
major
her.
monarch.
Instead of
I
her.
think she did right, frankly.
Well, Hatshepsut just said she was King Hatshepsut. She didn't say queen
Boom.
nothing. She
'Cause
said,
she-
"I'm the
Oh, my
She knew to
king,
play.
God.
woman or not. Get my fake beard. Get my gold beard. I'm gonna put on my chin. I'm the king." She had her braids down with the gold beard hanging, and she was the king, and wasn't no queen in her title. She was King Hatshepsut. Maybe they can pull
Man.
that out. Get you a gold beard like she did, with a chin strap.
Not a chin strap.
She had a whole chin strap. She had a crown with a chin strap and a gold beard at the bottom of it, and she said she was the king
Oh man.
with the
not a
female
chin
dress
strap.
on and stay feminine.
Hey man, I gotta ask y'all something, man. And this was so funny, man. Would y'all or have y'all ever threw a brother, a sister, a cousin? Have you ever threw somebody underneath the bus to get out of a jam, a situation, an entanglement? Have you ever threw somebody underneath the
No.
bus to get
Why
out
you
of a
talking
certain
about the bus?
situation?
I've never had. If I'm getting in trouble, I'm just getting in trouble. Like my mom has used my brother. Like if you don't care about getting in trouble, then you'll care if he get punished. That has happened because you obviously don't care about whatever punishment you have to take. You don't care about you care about him, though, and that hurt. That hurt before.
I have threw my younger brother underneath the bus to avoid an ass whooping by my mama.
Shame.
That's
I
horrible. I never
Shame.
would.
definitely did that.
I'll take a whooping before I turn him in.
Oh no, I'm not taking a whooping for nobody.
For my brother or sister, I
Nobody.
would. If they was a
No.
thing like that, I'm not gonna tell them. I wouldn't say. I'm not pointing them out if I knew they did something. And my
I wouldn't
mom
do
is
that,
like accusing
right?
me. I'ma just have. I can say I didn't do it, and I'm gonna just leave it at I didn't do it. But if she doesn't believe it, I'm just taking that whooping.
My
Hey,
mama
man.
said little kids do it all the time. She's watching, but she can't comment for whatever reason. But she said little kids do it all the time, throwing each other under the bus.
They do. They do. And I think it was the time when I think I pissed on the seat, the toilet seat and everything. And I was probably like 7 years old. And my mama said, "Who pissed on the seat?" And I saw my brother. He was just walking in the bathroom. I mean, he went in to wash his hands. I pissed. So he was the last one to walk out. I said, "Man, Keelan was the last one in the bathroom." And she said, "Did you pee on that seat?" I say, "Man, she ain't whoop no, she ain't whooping, but I thought she was though, boy, because she was real adamant about pissing on that seat, boy." As little boys, we nasty sometimes as little boys.
Sometimes as grown men too.
For
Nasty.
real.
Hey,
That's because y'all
Hey,
don't understand
hey.
dynamics of taking a pee. That's just
Then
why
y'all
y'all
need to
saying that.
sit down. Then
It's
sit
levels to
down
taking a pee.
and don't
Hey,
pee on the
that
seat.
remind me of my
ain't
baby
nobody
boy.
go squat when they pee. I'm
Right,
sorry.
ain't nobody gonna sit out in the pee.
You need to sit
My baby
down.
boy sat down to pee for a long time. He probably
Yeah.
still do.
Shoot, my son tell his
I
How
done
old is
friends
he
if
kicked
you
my
now?
come
son in
over
the
my
legs. I
mama's
walked
house,
in and
He's
seen
14
him
now.
peeing.
Sit
He
But
sit
look,
down to pee.
Yeah.
when he
Don't be
was
peeing on my
little,
mama's
when he was
floor.
little, mind you, it was 3 of them and they daddy that was in the house. And I go in the bathroom and I'm like, who pissed on this toilet seat? He used to be like, not me, mama, I didn't piss on that toilet seat. He used to say, but I said, oh Lord. I'm
Hey.
like, you can't say that. He like, but I didn't piss on it.
You better sink the Cheerios.
Hey, did
Stick
your
them
ex,
Cheerios.
did your ex-husband used to sit down and pee?
No.
I took my son in the bathroom with me.
I don't know what my
Yep.
I think because he used to get in trouble a lot, and then as he was getting potty trained, he just never came out of it.
She
And
said
like,
we nasty
My
now.
son still pisses on the back of the toilet seat, on the side. Like, how do you got
Man.
pee
And let me
all
tell
on the
you what
side of the
else.
seat?
Let me tell you what else. When y'all finish peeing, y'all need to go on ahead and wipe because ain't nothing worse than washing some grown man drawers that's got pee stains in them.
or walk out. Look,
You got people that's
Wait
had
a
to wait
minute.
until the
Hold
drift
on.
is
What she
over.
say? You
You
got
heard me.
I
you
enjoy
say-
seeing a
You
man
still got
walk
the
out the
pee-pee
bathroom
circle
with
on
their
the front
little
of the drawers
trifling
as a
self.
grown person. You shake it off good.
No,
Or just let it
shit.
finish.
no, that is what is not happening. I don't know how y'all keep missing these pee stains on the front of your pants. I'm at
But when you
work.
get older, I mean, it like,
And
well, you ever heard
come
that
out.
Hey,
thing?
you-
He's still trying to
you see-
dribble when he got put on the bench.
You see
That
how
might
they
be
walk
what's
out the
happening.
bathroom with that pee spot on the front of their pants? It's like,
Okay.
you nasty sapsucker. You
Like,
a nasty
first of all,
sapsucker.
you need to get some toilet paper and wipe.
Hey, I'm
Something.
finna play devil's advocate. Y'all not finna just be talking about us men, but it
Right.
is a proven fact. When you go into a public women's restroom, that's the
Women's
nastiest
bathroom
place.
is always nasty.
Women's bathrooms is the nastiest
Y'all
place
know y'all got the
in the
nastiest
workplace.
bathroom.
Have
No,
y'all
it
ever
is.
been in the women's
Depends.
It
It
bathroom?
depends.
What was y'all
It
doing in
Johnny said,
there?
have you ever been
They
in
not
there?
cleaning
Wait a
the
minute.
bathrooms. It
What you say, Dre?
depends.
What you say, Dre? Hey, hold on.
I
What you
said,
say?
what was you doing in the ladies' bathroom?
No,
Be-
we don't have to be in there. Hey, I was real close with our janitors and stuff at our job. And the women's
That's what you was
bathroom,
doing.
hey, wait a minute. Hold on. What you said? Hey, I
Y'all know
retract
what
that
women don't got to
statement.
deal with is the 2 strings that's coming out when you sign the pee. Y'all don't have to make a decision on which one is more effective. Like it come out in a V. You got okay. If I go this
And that's
way,
why you need to sit down.
hey, Smooth, did I just lie? I just told complete
Hey,
truth.
you just
Sometimes you got to make
hey,
a decision. Like, hey, I'm gonna just have to mop when I'm done. It
So
just,
if you
it.
sit down, you don't have that problem.
Man, if,
Oh my
I'ma just
God.
have to
man,
mop.
hey, if you're a
no,
man,
after sex, like that's most definitely coming out in one string. It's not
it
gonna
is.
do
It
it.
is.
It's spray.
It's gonna be straight and.
Ooh.
I see that.
Did you see
It's
what
spray.
Toya said?
It
What
do
you
not
say?
come out in one string.
Y'all let Toya speak.
Be shaking it.
What you say, Toy? Say that again.
Toya said, what if I want to do a random kiss down there and you down there shaking it and stuff?
You ain't
Oh,
wiped
man.
it off. Nasty.
Hey, we we
said
gonna
dab
go
it off.
there. We
You
gonna
said
go
dab it
there.
off.
We gonna go there. Hey, so just say, okay, I'm finna go there. Hey, we the crew. We gonna
Y'all
say
really
what's
going
on
in
our
on the
mind.
men in the bathroom right now. I feel attacked.
Yeah. What about the women though, man? Hey, so just say that. Hey, I heard what Tanya said. If she want to get a
Those
little
are
random
good.
kiss down there. So what about vice versa? You know, morning time before the kids get up, you try to get one in real quick, and your lady got to go use the bathroom, and she
We always gotta go.
ain't wiped 100% now. She done wiped as much as she could. It's still that little
It
drip
take
of
it
piss.
take a little. It tastes a little pickly right now. A little pickly.
It's still that little drip of piss
Tastes like pickle juice.
that tastes like old hot dog running. And you gonna be like, okay,
Clearly,
you gonna
clearly,
go through it.
Clearly, you still gon'
Little vinegar
gonna
gotta
put your
Go
mouth on
ahead.
it.
off.
You still put your
About to
mouth
make
on
it-
it
Them
Them
because
pickles ain't gonna stop
one of
you.
y'all talking about it tastes like pickle. So clearly, you've tasted it before.
You already did it.
Facts.
You already
I
done
happen
put
to
your
like
mouth on
pickles.
Listen, if it were me personally, I'm finna tell my business and I should. But if I do,
tell
and I
us.
know, if I know I'm finna get that early morning hit, and I know I gotta, handle some business, I'm gonna dab it up.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead
Give
and
me a
spice it
towel.
up.
Common
Soap
courtesy.
and some water.
And then I'm gonna get a towel, get some hot water, some soap real quick,
Or
Clean
wash
it
her
up.
up.
or you go Summer's Eve it or just
Look,
some
that's
soap?
what
Nah,
Latoya
soap
just
and
said.
water it.
No, take
Latoya
two.
just
You know,
said-
I'm gonna get some soap. You know, soap
She
is right,
said-
not the hand soap. I'm gonna use regular bath soap. Let me,
Exactly.
let me specify.
Look, Latoya said when
And I'ma
we got
dab
plenty of
her up.
hygiene stuff, we know how to freshen up.
We know
Yeah.
how to get it together.
Unlike you
Period.
yahoos with pee-pee stains still.
And we
still
get
dribbling out
excited
the
about
knee.
that, so we definitely
Okay.
okay. Now we
Mm,
gonna
may
clean
even
it
put
up.
some perfume or smell good down there. Listen.
No.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Men, hey, Manscaped sells something. They sell something called a mop,
Yeah.
a crop mop that you can use after you're done, or you can get the
A crop mop? What?
crop mop. Come a little package.
What is that?
Little wet napkin use.
don't
got a little
know.
got a little perfume on it.
He
I
don't
can show
know.
you. I can
Miss
show you the
Tina-
He's
product.
talking about
Miss
the
Tina say,
Summer
"Oh my
Eve
God."
white.
Oh no, I'm talking about for men. It's
Hey.
called
No.
Manscaped. The Manscaped
Somebody
crop
said,
mop.
"Mom, log off."
They talking about Miss Tina. No, Miss Tina, don't you go nowhere, girl. You is
said,
always welcome to the
OMG.
crew.
You got
She's
the
like,
spray
wait a
revival down there. You got everything you need after you get up to the bathroom, and you know you on that night. You
So
keep it fresh.
Oh,
down
we
there.
know how to
Okay.
keep it fresh, honey.
okay, so just say
I
you
don't water.
Wait.
Hot dog water. I'm not
Hey.
dealing with hot dog
Hey.
water though.
Hey, just say you go. Okay.
Dang,
Just say you go.
perfume on
You
the
going to get it.
back.
You going to get that special. Give your significant other that special attention and everything, and you give them that special attention, and just say you give them that special attention, and while you're down there giving them that special attention, you get a pubic hair caught in your throat.
You asking women this?
Don't women and men. Hey, it happen to women and men.
It happens. It happens.
So yeah. So what's the
That's
question
fine
though?
with her. I'm just saying. So do you
You
tell
pull it
her
out and
about
you
it?
keep going.
Do you
Wow.
tell her
I
about
say
it?
something,
That's-
cousin. I say something, okay?
Why you gonna say
Because
something?
I'm
Why?
like, you need to
When
do something
you're
about this.
finished-
This is
When you're
ridiculous.
finished, when I'm finished, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna tell
I'm
you.
not
you
trying to
can
do
be
Shoot.
TMI or nothing.
Hey,
I'ma tell
hey,
you.
But
y'all.
nobody that
I
deal
be
with me
saying
has to
something
worry
right
about a
then and
hair
there
getting
all
caught in
the
their throat.
time.
I'm just saying.
That you a little blunt.
Wait a minute, Millie, man. You a man
Stay smooth like a baby.
I'm just saying. That, you
I'm
know,
not
I'm
gonna
respectful.
stop
I'm just
it.
saying I'm
Y'all pull it
respectful.
out.
Yeah, my mama said, ew.
Oh man.
I'm gonna tell you if you got
My
a
brother
brother
could- my-
diet. I will tell you that. I'm not worried about the hair. I'm gonna tell you if you need to eat a little better.
And I said that-
Hello, Toya. They don't know about that.
I'm gonna tell you if you do
I
a
will
little
tell
more
you in a minute,
drink more
first of all.
water. I'm gonna
If
tell
Ever
you
hit
do
the,
it
the, the
again.
thigh clean move? Like you get the
No.
and then you go back to
Some
doing what you was
men- You know
doing.
what? Some men don't take that serious. That's
Nay.
a
First
fact.
clean.
You have to have a good diet.
Leave
Yeah,
the
you do.
Twinkies alone and eat a little bit of carrots and celery. Put a little
Hello?
bit more juice and not a lot of Hennessy, okay?
A little
Hello.
less meat.
Facts.
Especially
Oh
if this
my
is something
God.
men
More
love that.
vegetables.
This is something you love. This is the art. That is craft. Take care of it.
Hello.
Right.
I'm just saying.
And cut back
Oh,
on
my
the
God.
smoking right before the loving, cause
Yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta
a
stop
horrible
smoking
taste.
altogether. It just it's not gonna happen for you. Don't smoke altogether.
That is a horrible taste. Ooh. Mm-mm.
Hey, Tanya saying, first of all,
Tanya
if I
is
feel hurt,
crazy.
I'm stopping and saying something. Ain't nothing going on in my throat.
I'm on her level.
Tanya.
Hey
Right.
man,
I'm
I'm
on her level.
I'm telling you, hey,
I'm sorry about this part of the conversation. That went left. For people listening, I apologize.
Mm.
Somebody show said change.
That's my daughter.
wow.
Hey,
Ooh,
we're
sorry,
definitely gonna have to
daughter.
put not
I'm sorry,
appropriate
baby.
kids.
Oh
We're
my
definitely
God.
gonna have to change the
Between
view
your
on this.
Hey man, but that
Lord.
hey,
Sorry, daughter.
I'm sorry,
Mhm.
but that's real stuff that happened, man. I mean, hey,
This is rated R. Log off, daughter.
it ain't rated R. It's
This
just
medicine
real.
is kicking on me. I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey y'all, it's just real stuff that
Just
just
messing with
happened,
me.
man. It's just real stuff that happened, man. That's stuff we face, man. Y'all are crazy, man. Hey, we done chopped it up, man. We had us a good little time chopping it up. We're gonna jump off into our segments tonight. Yeah, baby. We're gonna jump off into our segment. We're gonna start it off with Chris Story tonight. with Let Chris and Chill. What you got for us, Let Chris and Chill?
Let Chris and Chill, same movie that is currently going. I'm going to give you the non-spoiler review for Let Chris and Chill. Let Chris and Chill is when I take something I have watched, whether it be a series or whether it be a movie, and I'll let you know whether or not it's chill worthy. And I rate this on forms of ice cubes, from 1 to 5 ice cubes, whether it's going to be chill worthy or lukewarm. So as far as tonight, my choice is going to be a new series on Amazon called Them. Of course, looking at the previews, it very much gives you a Us vibe. The Keenan Peele movie. But actually, when it goes to when you watch it, it's closer to not as far out, but it gives you more of a Lovecraft County vibe as you watch the show. So it does play into some of Lovecraft County. Non-spoiler review. Some of this is harder to take. It's about basically the basis of the movie goes into the Great Migration from the South into the different parts of the country. Detroit, Chicago, like so many people move from Mississippi or Alabama to go out to different cities.
Yeah.
This show happens to be based in Compton. So this is the first black family on this street in Compton. And there is very much a Keep Compton White campaign that's going on. That's the basis of this. And then there's other things happening that are underlying the issues that are happening with this family. It's some of it hits kind of difficult. Like I said, I don't want to give any spoilers in it. There's a lot of things that goes along with the people and the struggles that they have to deal with personally as this movie goes on, and even the struggles within this house that they move into.
Okay.
So a lot that has to do with that. But do I think it's chill worthy? I do. Some of it gets a little convoluted. I would give it a solid chill worthy movie, a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's most definitely, you can watch it and you won't necessarily be disappointed if this is your cup of tea. I like some of the history they slip in with the movie. I'm always down for that. I love slipping in knowledge. Put a little sugar in the cough medicine. I'm always down for that.
Sugar in the cough medicine.
Yeah, it's most definitely chill worthy. 3.5 ice cubes out of 5. Good solid series. I thought it was a movie. Surprising when I found out it was the series, and it does begin a certain way. So what you feel in the first 4 episodes will change because it goes left.
Okay. So
It
3.5 out of 5.
It ends up different
cubes.
from how it starts.
So 3.5 out of 5 cubes.
3.5 out of 5 cubes.
All right. If you want to know a little bit more about this movie, Chris Story, go put that movie in our description in our chat down below and everything, so you guys can check it out. Thank you for that, Chris. Now we're gonna swing this over to our girl Dre Day with Eargasms.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hello.
Today, y'all know I'm a little eclectic with my music choices, and that I can kind of be all over the place. And I wanted to go ahead and cover a song today that probably all of us have heard, probably recently, maybe depending on whether or not you have Disney Plus or not. And but it's probably, to me, it's a very cool song. It's Your Obedient Servant from Hamilton.
Okay.
And I really like this song. I really like the way that it is crafted. What's happening, if you don't know the story, we all know that Aaron Burr shot Alexander Hamilton and killed him. But before that, there had been an election where Burr thought that Hamilton was going to endorse him, and the people would have been behind that, but he endorsed his opponent. And so Burr swole. He is like, how did this happen? He just don't even want me to be the president. This is what he's, because he ruined his chances.
Personal attack.
He want to ruin my chances now. And so he sits down and he writes a letter to Alexander Hamilton. And so this song is the back and forth of the letters between the two of them. And at the end of each letter, they kind of sign off, I have the honor to be your obedient servant. And this actually goes into them challenging one another to the duel.
It's in the actual letters. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
So it goes into them challenging one another to the duel that ends Hamilton's life. The thing about it that I think is so cool is that when it gets to the letter writing part, the music is it's almost circusy. You know, it's upbeat and
But
it's
they stinging. They
yeah, and
stinging each other.
it's kind of got this circus quality to it. I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of makes it fun, you know. And then
Yeah.
with them signing off with "I have the honor to be your obedient servant," I think that is so funny, you know, because they're being so cordial with one another in the song, but it's like, "I hate you and I'm going to kill you." So
And I have the honor of being your obedient servant.
you know,
Obedient
and
servant.
and if you know, for those that don't know, I am a big fan of musicals, you know, Broadway, all of that. I love it. I come from a family that really likes stuff like that. You know, we're music nerds over here,
Okay.
as well as math and science nerds. Don't get it twisted. But that song to me is hilarious. And it's I think it's because of how the music was done, you know, with that messaging. It's so counterintuitive that it
Yeah.
works. So, but that is a really good song. If you have not listened to Your Obedient Servant, go listen to it. If you have not watched Hamilton and you think it's going to be trash, please go and watch it. Give it an opportunity.
It most definitely is good.
It is
Yes, it
good.
is.
I probably sing a Hamilton song once or twice a day in my car because they on my playlist, so they just come on now.
Not once or twice a day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, but if you have not had the chance to listen to Your Obedient Servant from Hamilton, please go listen to it. And if you go and listen to it, you know, drop a comment and tell us what you think about it. And if you have a song that you would like me to listen to and cover, let me know and I will listen to it and cover it for you.
Oh man, that is amazing. Thank you, Dre Day, for that smooth rendition of orgasms. Hey, we're gonna finish it off with our girl. The beat, she got the beat from the street. Miss Toya, finish it off with what the hell.
I got two what the hells.
Oh, we want both of them.
Okay, so the first one, I don't know if you guys have seen it in the news yet. It's Kids Are Kids daycare. Have anybody heard anything about that?
Yes. Oh.
Okay. So there, basically, the story of this daycare has just recently got dropped from their franchise for doing something racist. Basically, two parents, Black family, went to check the live feed just to check in on their 2-year-old. And while they're watching the feed, they're watching the daycare serve all of the white Caucasian children first and making the Black kids wait to eat. And I mean, they did this for a long time.
This
so
on YouTube?
in the
Is this
it's on YouTube and it's all over social media. The parents screenshotted the picture and posted it, but in the process they went to pick up their kid, and yet the kids were still waiting to eat while the Caucasian kids were still eating.
Oh my
You
God.
playing?
I'm knocking everybody head off.
You playing?
I ain't
Yeah.
going the other way on
So
that.
that
Like,
parent was able
these
to
are
walk into that
kids.
place and not put their hands on somebody behind their child. Because I'd have went to jail that day.
And I think this daycare they're with a company. So the company who was over their branch dropped them because of it. And they released a statement apologizing to the families. But they literally, I guess they went back and investigated. That's what they do. They serve the Caucasian kids, cater to their needs first, and then they cater to the African American kids.
But you taking my money as an African American parent just as probably faster than or just as fast you taking the Caucasian people money. Better not be late. You will be asked to leave the facility. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh man, I would be hot, but you know what? The way you hit them is hit them in the pockets. I hit them straight in the pockets.
That's not funny. The comments, oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Hey, please review Throw That Ass in a Circle.
And I will. And I will.
That is the that is the stripper anthem. But we're gonna talk about that on next segment. But
Montero. I will get around to watching Montero.
Oh yeah, hey, Dre, they got some work to do now.
Montero.
I listen.
Is that
I
the
listened
movie?
to
Is
giving
that
you
that
some
one where
homework,
he dressed
Dre
up like he's strip teasing? That was
Yeah.
that was the what the hell I did when Toya was gone. Right when I talk about the strip dance,
Yeah.
he stripper pole down onto gave the devil a lap dance.
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah.
Montero, yeah.
Yeah,
But so what city was this in though, Toya? That happened?
Atlanta,
Like-
I think. Was it
Atlanta
Atlanta?
says.
Of all places,
I just put the
Of
link in our
all
chat.
places, the
What?
ATL.
I
Was
just
it?
put the link in our chat.
Okay, the
Wow.
link is in the chat, guys.
Okay, now hold on. Let me tell you my other what the hell moment. So
What's that?
my best friend went to Kansas City for a family function this weekend. So she calls me, and she'll tell me, "Can you keep my car, put it in your house, and just park it once you get a rental?" So this particular time, she calls me, "Can you take me to go get my rental?" Took it, went to the gas station, went to work, parked it at my house. She said, "Will you go put gas in it for me?" I said, "Yeah, I'll do that." Get back to my house, her check engine light comes on. Then her car starts shaking. That bothers my mechanic just left. He said it might have been some bad gas. But the thing is, my what the hell is, I hate having anything of anybody's and something goes wrong with it.
Yeah.
Like you ever babysit somebody's kid and they get sick, or the dog run away and they put you in charge of something and then something happens and you like, what the hell? Now all days this happened when I got your damn car. I was told they literally just left while we were in here, and I'm just like this. I just put gas in it. Like,
And you just, oh my God.
I got a perfect story for that.
What gas you put in there?
I went to the gas station off of 270.
What gas you put in though?
What kind of gas you put in there?
I put the regular gas in there, the gas she always uses. That's the
Do she
only gas
use
station-
regular? Do she use premium?
She
Or
use
did you
regular. That's
put
the only
diesel in
gas
there?
station.
Hello,
she
if I
uses.
drive your car, you get regular gas.
Did you put
Premium.
ethanol in it
Right.
instead of regular gas?
I ain't gonna
Gas is
tell
Did
you.
you use the
No,
E85?
I told her, I said, listen, because I don't like driving people's cars when I have them, because somebody can hit you and you got that car. So I drove it back to my house, parked it in the driveway, and then I just drove my own car. I have my own car. I just was like, dang it, why something got to happen to her car when I got it? Granted, she was already having like little issues, but she didn't have a check engine light on. So I'm just like, really?
Right. Hey, Tanya, I'm
That's what
with
I'm saying.
you. She being cheap.
E85 gas is right
She
next
is
to it now.
being
You gotta be
cheap,
careful.
Tanya. I agree with you, Tanya. She being cheap. You are cheap.
That's
let
the
me-
gas
laughing.
station that is the gas. Tanya know that's the gas station she stop at when she leave her house. Don't get on her clowning.
Cheap. She say you cheap. And that's cheap.
Mm.
Oh my God.
So wait, I
man.
got a story for that.
What
I
is it,
had
sir?
borrowed my friend's truck. It was
Tanya,
an
you
older truck, right? And because I needed to put boxes into it. So I got to my early job, and it was kind of early. It was like 6 a.m. It was a little chilly. I got out, went inside, and I was sitting there, and my son came in. He was like, "Mom, something happened." I went back outside. The whole back window busted. It was one of those hatchbacks, and the whole hatchback window just busted. Now, my kids are older, so they wasn't like throwing nothing. They wasn't playing nothing. They wasn't doing anything. It simply sat there and the window busted. And kind of find out, it was a Ford Explorer. Kind of find out those things have a habit of busting
They
for
have
no
a
reason.
manufacturer's defect.
I did not know that.
So when I worked at the car wash, we used to have to do rear wraps on those because it was a manufacturer's defect on the back.
Really?
What kind of car is this?
It was a Ford
It's a Ford
Explorer.
Explorer. They get a
And
crack
there
in the
is.
back. And then that's what we call the manufacturer defect. So we would put a rear wrap, which we didn't let the wraps go around, and we'd put a rear blower because those blowers blow so
Memory
hard,
crazy.
it'll bust
Yep.
it'll crack it.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And so
That's
I
crazy.
replaced the window, but I was like, dang it, so that I will never, ever, ever
Yeah, I
borrow
don't drive
somebody
other people's
else's
cars.
car.
I
Yeah.
catch a lift
Hey,
in a minute.
I borrowed my auntie car when I was in high school, man. It was me, my older cousin, my brother, and one of my friends. We borrowed my aunt car. We went down to the batting cages. This we were playing when I was playing baseball and stuff before I went off to college. So we went down to South County to the batting cage, drove my auntie car. She had a Mitsubishi. She had a Mitsubishi or a Nissan, one of them. So we drove all the way down, and then we was coming back on Highway 55 around 5 o'clock in the evening, rush hour. and the car just started sputtering. Then we pulled over to the side, to the left side instead of the right side. We was over to the left side, so the car wouldn't turn over. So we like, dang. So we end up had to cross over Highway 55. We called my uncle. My uncle came and got us. We had the car towed. Man, my engine locked up on us, man. I felt real bad because I was the one that was driving it. Man, yeah.
I'm telling you.
I felt horrible, man.
She gave you a car with no oil.
Man, I felt responsible, man. My mama,
you received the car with no oil though. Like,
hey, man, that was beside the point. I was responsible for that vehicle, and if the engine would have locked up, it should have locked up on her by her.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just a matter of time. At that point, it ain't got no oil in it.
But then it wouldn't have fell on me. So
I agree with you. I'd have
been mad you gave me a car with no oil and didn't tell me, like, hey, it leak oil sometime. You might want to put some oil in it.
Right.
Yeah, if you want to drive my car, put some oil in it. Just give me that. Like, all right, you right. I'm borrowing your car. Let me go put some oil in it at least.
Man, I felt so bad, man. We had to. I had my little money and stuff, man. I tried to give it to my aunt. She wouldn't even take it.
Cause she knew
she didn't put no goddamn oil in that car.
She knew right by that car.
That old car was leaking oil before you gave it to me. You knew. No, she didn't want no money. Bet not have taken that money. I wouldn't have offered it. I'd have been mad. I almost died because you didn't tell me that you didn't put oil in the car.
Right, and we had to cross over a highway, man. A highway.
Tanya is on one tonight. She talking about I drove a car and the owner knew the place was bad. I was hot.
Oh my God.
Tanya, who did that to you?
Hey, Tanya, did they lock you up? Did you have to go to jail?
or look, this is another one. Get in an accident and ain't got no insurance. Like they gave me a car.
Oh, that was me.
You going to jail. You are going to jail as the driver. You're the one going to jail.
They didn't take her to jail. They did not take her to jail. I was doing Uber Eats. And the lady sideswiped me as we were going across the road. I think she was trying to get on the freeway. She sideswiped me. So we pulled over. She spoke very little English. And the cops came, and because I couldn't understand her, she wouldn't give me her information. So she started giving it to them, but it did me absolutely no good because in the end, she didn't pay for none of the damage that was caused to my car. Like they gave me her driver's license and her address and all that. I wasn't going to go to her house, but at the same time, hey, lady, I'm calling you. You can give me, you could have paid me. I should have had her write a check. I know she had it in her account. I should have had her write a check.
That check would have still been bouncing to this day, girl.
All over the world.
That would have been a rubber band check, boy. You would have really been pissed then. You got that bounce check.
I was so mad at her.
Hey man, this has been an amazing show, man. We want to thank all our people that was involved in our chat. We got to get somebody that ain't scared to come on live with us next week, man. Miss Tanya, Tanya, you want to come on live? Whatever we talk about next week.
Can we go StreamYard?
I sent the link over to I sent the link over to CC.
Memory coming on next time. CC,
we need to get Tanya to do StreamYards with her channel so we can get some of her.
Hey Tanya, you got all them followers. We had 116. Hey Tanya, you got 2,000 followers.
It's gonna take a minute, but we'll get there.
Hey Tanya, I'm looking you dead in your eye right now. You got 2,000 followers. Don't play with us. You better give us some of them damn followers. We love you. Give us some of them followers.
3,000. Where you at?
Shell slid out because she got to get ready for work tomorrow, I think.
That's all right. We're going to text her.
Yeah, we're going to text her too. Shells, Tanya, y'all got them $2,000 and $3,000, 2,000 and 3,000 subscribers. Y'all better, we better be at 300 by the end of the week coming up, Tanya. And if we not, we're going to have a problem. But we love you though. Hey guys, that was an amazing episode for the night, man. We want to thank everybody that tuned in. Thank our subscribers, man. We appreciate you guys, man. We love you guys, man. Just thank you for the continued support. Hey, guess what? We got us a Cash App now. How about that? So I gotta show y'all. I'm finna show y'all.
Tell me what it is.
If y'all want to be part of have any donations or anything, we got $2.35, $2.50 in our cash app.
You
Drop the
balling.
cash out.
Oh, we balling.
We balling.
Out of control.
This
Balling
is
out
our
of control.
cash app right now, guys. So if you want to be a part, drop it off for us and everything. This is our cash app. We're gonna get t-shirts and everything for us. We're gonna let you see our t-shirts. If you want to just
Hold on, let me
if
take
you want to
picture.
send
Hold on.
something, this
And
is
you
our
want to buy
cash
some
app.
merchandise?
Hey,
Get you a shirt.
let your boyfriends and your baby daddies know, hey, we gotta support these brothers and sisters, man. They giving out great content to us. But that is our cash app, man. Just talking to you. That's our cash app right there, guys. So, man, like again, I thank you guys for tuning in. We really had some fun tonight. We're gonna have some more fun next week. Tune in for our 3-part series, man, of code switching. That'll be coming out starting Tuesday. So be ready. We got a 3-part series about code switching. We had some amazing guests that was on our show and everything. And we just chopped it up. You know how we do it. We the crew, we had a good time. So tune in to that, man. But again, we thank you guys. We are the crew. We finna get ready to sign out. We hope you enjoyed us tonight. Crew, show them the love on the way out.
Bye. Have a good
Bye, everybody.
night.
Love you.
Good
Make sure
night.
you like and subscribe.
Good night.
Please like, share, and
Night.
subscribe.
Yes.
Like, share, make comment, and subscribe. All that. Thank you, guys.
All right, Trey. They gonna want you